Be a go now.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, guys. How are you? Hello.
Teresa, Ellen, Randy, Crystal, Lori
Yay,
Sue.
Randy.
Woo-hoo. Let me get us on. There we are. Oops. Oh. Let me get us on. There we are.
Okay, yeah, I went under my Karen, my other account, just so I could watch the.
That's good. Yeah.
Let me get us on. There we are. Okay, yeah, I went under my. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I have to cut mine out. It's me. I was doing it.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, it's me. I was hoping that would work.
Ramona, Mickey.
Hi, Ellen. And Ronald.
Marlo, Janet.
Mary DeJong, Lori Sue. And somebody asked me if I could speak Spanish.
Tony.
Yo puedo hablar un poquitito, pero no mucho. Mario.
Gigi. Wow. Okay. I'm scrolling and scrolling.
I know.
Denise and Ronald.
Hello, guys. Hopefully you had an awesome day.
Alton, Ian. Hi, Ian. Hi, T-Barb. Sweetie darling. Nice to be here with you guys.
Yes, I've been
Healing Tuesdays, and JJ's here with us tonight. 5 Paces. Fun.
Yeah, it would be helpful for the healing meditation if you tell me if there's any. We can do it a couple ways. We can clear our light bodies, our physical bodies. We could work on family members.
Can you might want to explain your eyeballs.
Oh, hi, I'm JJ.
You're on.
I'm JJ, and you'll see me do this or that, and it's really strong if the answer is yes or no. I'm like a human pendulum. So if you see me doing weird things, that's what that's about. I'm a shaman. I'm an energy weaver. Trying to figure out what we're going to do today. It's not energy weaving. I think it's okay. So today, it's going to be more of think of yourself if you had an outline of your whole body. I think today is making sure that you have like everybody has like 4 outlines of their body, and we want to make sure today that all the 4 outlines of your body come together so that you're one. And I think that's going to help. I think that's what's going to help the families as well. Because if you are scattered, if you bring those 4 layers back together, and those 4 layers, I'll explain when we get to it. Does that sound good?
It sounds good.
Yes.
Excited.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Ms. May.
Hi, Ms. May. Hello, Kathleen.
Sharon Sipe.
Ian, hello. 5 Paces, Crystal Mama. You know what really I heard, JJ, is once you tell me when. Okay.
Hi, Sonia.
And then I just heard that I've got to sew them up. It's really weird.
Yeah, no, that's what I've done before.
Yeah.
It's like Peter Pan's shadow. Remember how Tinkerbell had to do the sewing?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a psychic surgery type thing.
So
where we get so scattered, and those, it's almost like if you imagine you have your outline of your body, and this like trauma emotional trauma, anything can, like, think of it as like a car accident. It's like, and it knocks
Right.
your layers outside, so you're not one whole person. It's and you can feel it too. You can feel it. It makes
Yeah,
heart
totally.
palpitations. I think that this will be a really good one for all of us.
Yeah. Okay. And for those of you that are new or haven't done this before, what we usually do is we do some sort of meditation at first. We invite you to sit back and relax. If you are the type of person that falls asleep really easy, what I say is just put yourself in a little bit of an uncomfortable position. That way you don't fall asleep. And then go ahead and relax. Sometimes Debbie will pick up information and she'll be picking up if anybody wants to give you a specific message for you. And then JJ runs just listen to her and follow along, relax. And then for me, sometimes I'll be quietly putting light language out, and then sometimes it comes a little louder. So I invite you to sit back, relax, and take it in if it suits your soul. And if not, just kick back and just watch JJ's eyes switch. No, I'm just kidding. I love you.
Yeah, it can be distracting. That's why I do a lot of recordings. If you go to my website, nativeemergence.com, there's a link to SoundCloud, and I do just recordings because sometimes I can be distracting when I'm moving around. Blinking.
Yeah, I don't watch her. I close my eyes.
Yeah.
So feel free to close your eyes and not watch.
Close your eyes, open your heart.
Hi, Sharon. Hi, Lola.
She does have beautiful eyes.
JJ?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The better to wink at you.
Okay, whenever you're ready, JJ.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and
I have these cards. They are Healing with the Angels Oracle cards. Sorry, my hair is a little messy. Today, the card is Ideas and Inspiration. And it's about welcoming in the new seeds of ideas and inspiration from our ancestors, our spirit guides. We're going to do a little bit of spirit guides too. Okay. So welcoming in the 4 parts. So imagine, just to visualize. That's a big thing in shamanism, is visualization. So what you want to do is visualize that there's 4 parts of you, 4 separate parts. So let's think about what those 4 parts would be. They would be your emotional, physical, where do they want to go with this? Mental. And okay, so the first one we're going to work on is, they want to start at the top. They're going to go to the spiritual side first. So imagine that you have like these almost like translucent, they can be different colors, just different outlines. Almost like if you had paper dolls. You have like 4 different ones, and we're gonna put them all together energetically. And sometimes when you're putting something together like that, it's almost like you have to sweet talk it. We're going to sweet talk all of those parts back into one. So we're going to start by closing our eyes.
JJ, can you talk a little louder, please? Your mic went kind of softer.
Let me see. I have this microphone. Let me see if this works better.
That might be better. Yeah, I can hear it already.
Yeah, can you hear me better now?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
thank you. Ooh, it just got super hot in here.
I'm gonna put the microphone closer. Okay, so if everybody could close your eyes.
JJ, your mic's off. It just switched off. You know, this show would not be, complete if there wasn't something that didn't go kooky and some technical difficulties didn't just kick on. So I'm just glad that we're always the same way and we're consistent. So yeah. Oh, if anybody sees, oh, there you go.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. If
I'm not sure if it's my snowball here or if it's the internal one. So just let me know if you can't hear me, okay?
It works now. It works now.
Works
Sounds
great.
okay? Okay. All right. Find yourself in your body. How comfortable can you make yourself? Are you a little uncomfortable the way you're sitting or laying down? What can you do to make that shift? I'm seeing the space around you as a super safe space. You're in total control. Seeing your hearts open, nice and wide. Calling in the 4 directions. Aye, aye, tao, yena, yena tawai, ayena tau taye, tau tai, taye, 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 pauka, pauka, pauka. Nama yewa ka, hushawa, yushua, yema, kuta, yewa, shewa. Tama yewa, yewa, yewe, wa, lumo ba, shiwa, yewe, wa, yewa, yewa. Welcome. Patota na ushtita, ishtita, ishtita, ishtita. Yema ma ishtita. Pow, pow, pow. Yema yewa, ishma yewa, yewa, yewa. Onama yewa, shewa, 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 shewa. Scattering away any of the static that you might have in your life right now. Settling the things that happened during your day. This is your time, your safe space. Whew. Seeing the angels come in. Patotana ushtita. Helping us plant the seeds. Bringing in creativity. Patotana ushtita kotana. Uta, 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 uta. Yama shiwa kitana ita. Kotana yewa. We're going to be calling in your community. Patota kitanama ishtita. Inviting the ones who have stepped out of their physical selves that you've known in this life. Patotana ushtita, ushtita. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome. Patotana ushtitai, katanama ashtita. Calling in our ancestors. Taui namae. Ye namae wa ye wa shinamai. We are honored to have our ancestors here. Whew, it feels like tears might come. Patotana ushtita yewa, yewa, yewa. Oh, it's been so long for some of these ancestors. We're so grateful that you can be here today. Calling in our angels, our helpers.
We're going to call in our helpers as well. This is a big day. Patota, uta, 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 uta. Mama, yiwa, kata, kishewa. Help us bring the four selves together. Katotana, oshtita, kita, kita, kita. Yema, shiwa. Everyone is here for some healing. Patotitana, oshtita. We have things to give you. And they have things to give us. Kashewa, kashewa, ima, ticho nama papa, ushiwa, kita. Yama, wiwa. How would you patotana ushtita yewa yewa? How would you embrace your ancestors? Yenana yewa. They're here for you. Patotana ushtita yewa, kitanama ushtita. The angels are surrounding you. Patotana ushtita kinama ushtita kitama ushtita nama yewa kata yewa. We're going to bring some animals in too to help you. Whatever animal is your helper. We welcome all the animals. I'm seeing a turtle, Patotana Mashtita, the Black Panther, Patotana Mashtita. I'm so curious to see which animals come for you. Pawewa. Taking in a few more breaths to just settle into your body. Letting the healing happen. Patotana Ushtita. Look to your community, those people that are surrounding you, your ancestors, your loved ones, your animals. It's time to sweet talk the four selves together. Maishiwa, Kutanama, Iwa, Iwa, Ye Pauki. First, we're going to imagine our feet. Here we are, looking at our feet. What a fun place to start. Tatotama tita, Yema shiwa, Yema wa shiwa. We're going to be sweet talking the four pieces together. We're going to be asking all of the four selves to vibrate at the same frequency to make this easier. Say yes in your heart. Say yes to bringing all four selves together if that is right for you. Patotana ushtita. Angok yamye shimayiwa. Ayina mawa yeita huaita. Namahu kaita shimayewa yeta uki. Ayenati. Ayena yewa shiwa shiwa. Ayena mayema yema wakitana. Ayewa shima yewa kawaii. Yena taye nama shima 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 wai. Aye taye na yena yena yena. Uitana kishewa ita ukai. Taye nama ye tai. Mahuka itita yena tita ye tai. Kata. Kata. Kita. seeing the four pieces together, like meeting old friends. Friends you haven't seen in a while, but it seems like yesterday. With love and gratitude, greeting each other. The new beginnings, the creativity and the ideas. We welcome those. Welcoming any new beginnings, helping us release what no longer serves us. Someone has an inner child that is using a glue stick to put their four pieces together. So if somebody has a really funny spirit guide, it's a glue stick.
So this is for someone that has, I'm seeing somebody's heart who has closed it off. It's time to let it go. Umbratu esene ekt. En umfeta. Ana et und ekt. Stop holding on to things that you cannot. They're trying to say the word. Like you can't control it. You can't. It's time to let it go. It's in the past. The door is shut. It's like open the door, cleanse that space. It's whether it's with family members or friends or your past. It's about cleaning out your closets. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Jay.
That's okay. Because we had to like woo them, the four pieces back together, and you really have to work on it like a relationship with a lover, a relationship with your family. It's the same thing with those four pieces of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. You have to, like what she said, is there any disharmony, whether you feel it physically, emotionally, spiritually, like a mental situation? If any of those four things feel like there's any disharmony, you have to woo them and love them like it's Valentine's Day and you're really trying to win them over. And always good to check in with your inner child.
Somebody else is holding on to, like, now's not the time for regret. Okay, so if there's any regrets, it's time to let that go. It's not time to hold on to those. It's the time to let it go. You don't need it anymore. I know I shouldn't have put makeup on.
Are you crying? I'm
Always.
I have tears too. How amazing to be able to embrace our loved ones. And I think that's what's so special about you and your tribe that show up here. It's beautiful.
It is. We have a beautiful group.
Yeah. Just to finish up my part with the meditation, we got truth. I have to figure out. I'm like, I don't even know how this works. Truth.
Oh, I love that card. Truth and integrity.
And they're naked. They're vulnerable.
It's about, I always describe that card as, and it really is about, for me, and see how you feel about it. It's really about, the truth that people, let me finish when I say this, the things that people say that become your truth, that are not you. It's like being told as a child that you're stupid or you're dumb, and you take that on as your reality, and that's not the truth of who you are. That's not the true integrity of the soul.
Well, thank you, Ellen. Thank you, Teresa.
Oh, I forgot to put this up. Go ahead.
Don't forget to cry. Crying is amazing. It's a good day to cry. And use glue sticks.
Glue sticks. Glue sticks.
I love the glue stick.
Just don't eat the glue sticks.
Oh, totally.
You know what? I typed this in. I'm going to be a little bit busy typing while you two talk because I forgot to type this in and press save.
You know, I decided to join with the tribe to enjoy the gluing back together. Because JJ, you know me, you know how many parts I am, flying everywhere.
Yeah.
So I needed that gluing back together. I thought, oh, this is going to be good. And it was interesting in that it was a beautiful journey for me, by the way, and I believe for everyone. But the message that came in for us all was, you know, when that separation happens, it's a ripple effect across the universe.
Yeah.
So it goes across the universe, and everybody knows about it. You know what I mean? When that split happens. But it's also a ripple effect when we come back together. And so what I saw when we were all of us here today, we're coming back together with our glue sticks, being sewn back together, it caused another ripple effect. But this time there's joy, and there was dancing, and there was music, and it was more of a celebration type deal of this time. So, and I don't feel that celebration and so it doesn't stop. Like they'll continue that celebration long after we go to bed tonight. But
Yeah, it's like it's the best reunion.
yeah. So that ripple effect.
Reunion might be like a trigger word for some reason, but it's like a beautiful, like big pats on the back and laughing, and I have goosebumps all over and tears. I'm so excited to see what the messages are going to do today.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
the scene that I saw, and the last thing that was said, you know, about the joy of us coming back together in our truth, and then you pulled that card.
Yeah.
The truth.
You really can't get away with lying to yourself with those 4 parts. There is no like faking that.
Yeah.
You have to be You have to be truthful.
Right. You know, with this, when you're separated out for whatever reason that you separate in the first place, you know, you're protecting yourself and you're doing all these things, and that's all good. But now the time to come back together fully in our truth, and you can't hide anymore.
Yeah.
You have to stand up. You're a warrior now. You're a full warrior.
And for those of us, yeah, I love that. And for those of us that tend to be empathic or healers, or those people that tend to be those people pleasers, we just can't do it at this point anymore. We are being asked to stand up and step in our full beauty that God, spirit, whatever you want to say, has put you in. And so now's the time to, you know, look at people differently and help others out how you see fit. You know, we're all connected. Hello, Susan.
That's really important, because one of the reasons why you would be scattered is because you are hiding parts of you. And from what I've seen with the limited time I've been with the people that show up here and are attracted to one another's vibration, is that they're asking, you know, do I have a great connection, like a spiritual connection with animals? And, you know, how can I do this? And it's like, now that we're all put together, you can start being your authentic self, because the ancestors sometimes wait. It's nice when they wait. Sometimes they give it to us when we're not. Usually it happens when we're not. But
we're not expecting it. Yeah.
But if you are feeling like you need to hide yourself, your true authentic self, meaning like your seed, like the home that's inside of you, Like if you're in the closet about that, it's dark in there, it's stifling, and there's no like momentum when you're in that space, and it doesn't feel good. So I recommend that you guys continue doing what you're doing with, asking those questions from your spirit guides, like, how can I step more into my authentic self? I am ready. And there are ways that you can protect yourself instead of separating your four pieces. There are ways to protect yourself, like you can imagine like a bubble around you. There's all sorts of tips that you can do. So just ask your spirit guides, ask these lovely ladies, or Scott, or Lola. You guys are on your way, and I'm really excited. Yeah.
It's pretty
It
amazing.
doesn't,
All right. I'm
well,
gonna let you guys go.
Okay. Love you, sister.
All right. I love you guys.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
I'll
Thank
see
you,
you
JJ.
back.
And if you guys want to donate to JJ, here is her Venmo. Okay, so please feel free to do that if you'd like. Okay. So Jen, oops. I decided to start with these cards just because I want to pull one for me because I need a good laugh.
Oh,
So,
you're going to go straight from this to that card?
I'm going straight to the cards, dude. So
Well, having a spiritual moment and you're like, I need one of the cards.
well, so okay, by a show of hands, how many was today really rough for? I had, it was very odd.
Hi, Kim J.
Hi, Kim J. So today was the first day of actually the kiddos going online. And so that was cool. And it really worked out wonderful. And we had a really good time. And then, so yeah, it was really good. And it was great to see my kiddos, and I miss them so much. But all day since last night, I've been feeling, because I can't read for myself. So I've been feeling like something was going to happen. Something was going to happen. And then it did. And then I was really kind of shocked how, like, I'm really happy for this situation, but then so my energy just went wanky. So I just really need one of these cards.
You go, girl. You go.
Okay,
girl.
so here we go. Ready? The cards. I'm starting it off. The cards. The cards. See, very rough day today. See, Kim J, I hear you. Okay, here we go. Okay. Here. Have you eaten? No, I have not eaten. You're acting like a big ass baby. You need to food in your belly, eat a fucking taco. See?
Okay, that's just weird. Jen, did you hear that? Oh my gosh.
She's on the phone. She has to do something on the phone for just a little while. So yeah, there you go. I need to eat. And I literally was shoving my
And Jen told you to go get some tacos.
I know, she was like, go get some tacos.
So
Okay.
you guys, she was saying earlier, I'm so hungry, I didn't eat. And Jen said, go get some tacos. That's even funnier because her card said tacos.
And yeah, so go get some tacos. It got super hot over here. Lola, my sister, I love you so much.
Taco Tuesday, right?
It is Taco Tuesday. Oh my gosh, Miss Mays, it is Taco Tuesday. Okay. So
all right.
Let's see. Okay. The very first question was from,
I want to know some of the animals that came in.
Oh yeah, what were your animals? I had a big, huge bear come in.
I had a white tiger with black stripes. Is that such a thing?
It is now.
It's like a tiger, right? But it was white with black. It was white instead of orange. A white tiger. Is there such a thing? We have a dog. We have an eagle.
Ian's telling me to go eat some Scotch porridge and oatmeal.
That'll keep you going for. Yeah. Yes, thank you, Georgie. Georgie's like, oh my God, of course it's a thing. I'm okay, Georgie. I'll be okay. Yes.
A Siberian tiger? But she said white.
Yeah, Siberian I guess it's a white tiger, right?
I don't know.
Someone had an owl. Kathleen had 4 geese fly over.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
All right. Oh, panther. We got a panther.
Ooh. Attack or attract. She always gets attacked by, or she always attacks birds.
Oh, attract. I think that person meant attract.
Yeah. Yeah, that was funny.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still a little. I get really vibraty
Yeah.
when with JJ when she does her thing. I get really vibraty, like my whole body's doing this. It takes a little while to stop. Who had the turtle?
Ooh,
Oh
turtle.
no, I think JJ had the turtle, right?
I don't know. I was like doing light language from craziness. Who had the turtle? Turtle going once.
Julie says a sea turtle.
Who is that? You were.
That's me.
Okay. Ooh, a sea turtle. That would be cool.
Georgie, I think my spiritual animal is a sloth. Crystal Mama has squirrel.
Oh. Hey, has anybody seen Roland? I should just email her.
No, I haven't seen her yet here.
Okay.
Oh, but if Blondie comes in, I redrew because the other person never contacted me. So I drew again. So if anybody sees Blondie, she gets the earrings. Arlene has a giraffe.
So our sister is texting us. So I'm just going to answer here so you don't hear it on Debbie's side. I am working at full-time at school now. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it went again. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Hold it up. It's right on the computer. I have the.
Ooh, a giraffe.
So I can see.
A husky.
Yeah, sloth. Yeah, Ian. Sloths always have a really big smile on their face.
A squirrel. I finally got the Z's. I had to scroll up to see it.
Oh.
That's funny. Okay, so.
Okay, on to the next one.
On to the questions. Is that where we're going?
I guess so. But was that what you were going to say?
I don't know what I was going to say. So yes, to answer Kim J, it has been a very wonky day for some of us. I mean, like it's been really weird. And so that's just one of the things that you've got to sit back in when it's crazy for you, when it's emotional, when you were fine one minute and the next minute you're in complete tears. It really is a time to go, okay, wait a second. A minute ago, I was fine. Does this problem really, is it a reason to be upset or cry or whatever for, and then kind of process, where is this part coming from? Because again, we've talked about this, that they're just going to kind of give you things that they want you to kind of deal with that you didn't deal with a long time ago. So if that makes sense. So that's why it's kind of tough. Okay, so the very first question we had was Mary DeJong. I know that. She put.
Oh, Teresa's animal comes in as a Siberian Husky, which makes sense, being that she's an animal whisperer.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Makes total sense.
Hugging you from here, Kim.
Yay, Kim.
We had a joyful time together. All we were missing was a glass of wine.
Okay, so let me ask Jen a question, and Jen can give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. So was Mary DeJong on there? Nope, she's still busy. Okay, so Ronald, I was like, yay, Ronald asked a question. Yay, finally. Okay.
Okay, so now I'm going to ring the bell, and we're moving on to the next thing.
I need to light some
You
sage.
guys, I just know these animals that you saw coming in. Yeah, look up their meaning if you don't know, and know that that's kind of the spirit around you right now, because the animals often change whether depending on what energy is going on with you currently. And also, I think JJ called in. I think JJ called in all our ancestors too.
Yes.
So expect a lot of energy movement with that. And I know that I'm already dehydrated just from that. And I will be drinking a lot of water.
Yeah, it's very important. So, yeah, thank you. So, Ronald, when I saw your question earlier, and I went to put my eyeballs on, which I don't know why I bother doing because I'm just going to cry anyways. You popped into my head when I was putting my eyeliner on, and then I was kind of curious what's going on with work. What's going on with work? So, okay.
Thank you, T-Barb. Spread that joy and light. Hallelujah.
Aw, thank you, T-Barb.
It's so funny, Ronald, what I saw, and if you see me enough, you know that what I'm telling you is most likely a metaphor. But I see you, and there's like a dartboard that you've already thrown the dart, and you hit the target, and you're going up, and you take the dart out, and you turn around, and you're smiling, and you're holding the thing in your hand, but it's like you hit the target, like you hit the bullseye. Bullseye is what I mean. You hit the bullseye. So whatever that brings in, but I'm going to throw some cards.
Anybody stepping in over there?
Not even facing the right direction. Okay.
You're like, I'm not facing the right direction.
Is it possibly a grandmother or
A female?
Female, yeah. Renovation. Renovation, he said.
Renovation at work?
I don't know. He just said renovation. There must be a huge delay.
Well, I'm going to have to turn on my phone and go to my phone.
I'm on my phone.
Oh. Oh, by the way, I wanted to say, for those of you that are not getting on the list, I mean, like you came in late and maybe the list. So how we work this is we go ahead and do a kind of a roll call. Then it's very important that you pay attention. Oh, renovation to his house. Very important that you pay attention, even if you don't get the reading today, because usually what will happen is spirit will speak through us and you too as well. Okay. So they're saying, just pay attention, just listen, because even if you don't get on the list, there will be something. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate that. Big love to you too, sister. Okay. I'm torn. I have this little lady here that wants to talk, but then I want to talk about the work. And Ron, are you working? Because there's some shift in there. I don't know why or where, but there's a shift in there.
Retired. He's retired.
Okay. Then there's a shift in the money, because I see the money going up a little bit. There's something that's going to happen that goes up a little bit. So the money feels good. So they just keep showing me a shift, like it's here and then it goes up just a little bit. It's not going to be huge, but it's a little bit significant.
Yeah, I have some money cards here as well. You know what I'm seeing here too is, you know, you started this project, this renovation, and since I feel like since the corona started, or since the corona's been here, you've had some heartache around it, a lot of energy surrounding it, and but that's coming, that's changing. Just so you know, you will be moving out of that. It's going to be okay. I'm sorry, Luna just came in and she's covering the cards. Karen, you got to call her up. Call her up.
Luna,
You lost a friend. Okay, that might be why because this is. So you're doing this work, and you have the
Luna.
the Nine of Pentacles. You're doing, everything's good, and you're going along. You're balanced. Everything is really great. You're doing this renovation thing. You got it started, and then all of a sudden, you have a tower moment with the Three of Hearts. I mean, the Three of Swords here. And this must be about the loss of your friend. And I'm so sorry for your loss, because this rocked your world. This rocked your world. And I am sorry about this for you.
Yeah.
I'm sad for you. Sad. But you're going to come out of it. I feel like, you're going to start, you will build back up, and things will turn around for you here. But I see that this has been a huge,
It comes out every single time.
huge mountain for you. It's Luna.
Okay, so these are the 4 cards that I picked out of this deck. And Ronald, this is basically saying that, you know, you're going to do this. You're going to get this stuff done. It is going to be okay. You know, it's like you've got all the tools. You've got everything to get where you need to go. And then this card, although it looks really scary and ugly, it basically means you have all the strength within yourself. Okay, so you have all the strength. You don't need anybody else to fill that cup. You don't need to get the answers of certain things anywhere else, because you have got it. Okay, I'm going to take this question off of there really quick. And then, gosh, we always pick this. It's like a daily thing.
Oh, wow, every single time.
There's a lot of cards in here. Okay, but it seems like we always get this, that we're emerging, that we're changing, things are changing. And then this is called recycling. And so I love that you're redoing the house. I love that you're redoing things, because it really is about, you really need to change all the energy up. You know, they're saying change all the energy up in the house, change everything up. And you know, I don't know if you can deal with doing sage, but I would light some sage. You know, but it's clean your environment, but not as in clean. It's clean your environment with stones or sage or whatever, just to kind of keep that. You know, I think that would be really good. But you're going to do this. You got this. So I'm being told that please, tribe, send him some pink light, white light, whatever. Also Roland as well. Ro, the one I call Ro.
I feel too that I'm being drawn back to the bullseye reference that came in at the beginning. It's almost like you hit the nail on the head. There's something that you've been thinking about and you've got it. You have the answer yourself. And Karen, you were talking about bringing him back to himself as well, like not looking outside himself for something.
Yeah.
And the same with the bullseye. You already know whatever this is, and I don't know that it's really about what we're reading here, but something you already know this. You hit the nail on the head, so to speak. But also about this loss that, I mean, it hurt. I mean, I'm hurting. It is heart-wrenching. But I see you being drawn outside, and when you have those moments of contemplation, like if you see a sunset or a sunrise, some of those moments that are just quiet, know that your friend is with you then, and just have a good chat and be comforted by their presence with you, is what I'm seeing. So, oh, and I drew this card. Surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can do, make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. So sometimes if you come to an end of something, you kind of have to let go and allow it to take its natural course. Anything else you have there, Karen?
Well, I don't know. I don't know who this is. I almost feel like it's this person because they don't show up the way that they normally do for me. And they're showing up in emotion. And they're showing an emotion. And so there's a lot of love, a lot of respect, but then there's also almost this giggly kind of funny. Keep in mind, I'm talking to the soul here. This kind of thing of, dude, you got to go through this. Like you're here on Earth, and you still have to be here for a little while. And it's almost like this kind of, it was just weird because that's the way this person comes across. And then it's kind of this. I really didn't, I didn't want to be here for what's, some of us didn't sign up to go through the next 4 or 5 years, and this person did not sign up because I don't know if it's a girl or a guy, but I'm feeling I don't really want to go through this, but there's much love, and then they are giving me my normal signs, but very faintly. So when I see a hand on the back of somebody's shoulder,
it's a guy.
It's a guy. When I see a hand on somebody's shoulder, it's like, I'm here for you. I'm not going anywhere. I'm always going to be right here. And then they just, I think for me, sometimes when someone passes, it's like they're learning the language. So it's like, much love to you. And there's a big heart. And I am always going to be standing right by your side. Don't ever think that I'm not going to be there for you. And so that's what I get from that is, it's just this connection of, I've got your back. I'm always going to be there, and I love you, so, but I don't want to go through this. That's what I see is I really don't want to go through this. I really don't want to go through watching the changes and the ups and downs that this world needs to go through in order to shift and to change. So, and then I kind of get the, much love to you. So, yeah. Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay. So I was shuffling these as I was talking. So,
okay.
Scarab beetle spirit magic works through you. Okay. So remember, we're all magical individuals. We all can do certain things, and I don't know why this person is showing me your kitchen. I don't know what's up with the kitchen, but they literally just put the kitchen in my head. So, but so it was that, they're showing me the kitchen. But now is a really lucky time. Okay, so the rabbit spirit, really good things are going to come, and it's really weird because, there's I don't know what you said, Debbie. You said sunsets, and you said something else, but there's more that will add on to the list of what will come. Okay, so there's more little gifts that this person will give to you.
He made his kitchen cabinets himself.
He's literally literally he went into the kitchen and went like this, like, tell him about the kitchen. Oh my gosh, Atticus, go away. Okay, let me show you before he starts whining. Okay. Can you see him?
Oh my gosh. Atticus, big boy.
Oh, now he's running away. See, all I gotta do is point the camera at him. He doesn't like the camera, he runs away. So, but yeah, so I mean, literally, he literally was like the kitchen, and the kitchen is, I don't know what it is about the kitchen, but he loves those cabinets or something, because, ooh, that kitchen. So, all right, my friend, much love to you, tribe. If you could please send him some light, and a lot of us are going through that.
Yeah, Ms. May, it's basically as big as a bear.
Yeah, he's 146 pounds. So it's my baby. Okay. Jen? Okay. Jen's over here pointing. It takes so long for it to come up. Oh, right there. Bam. Okay, here we go. Mary DeJong. Mary. Okay. Okay. Mary, what I would say to you is, it's a teeter-totter. Sometimes I see him just not backing down for just the sake of not backing down. And then sometimes...
How old is the son, do you know?
I don't know. How old is he, Mary? But I really see this person that's not backing down. It's like, I'm going to go ahead and just say, just be a turkey just to be a turkey, that kind of thing. 41, yeah. And I see an adult male. I mean, he's not going to back down. And the thing is that don't take on anything. Don't take on anything. Oh. Don't take on anything that does not belong to you. In other words, if he goes, those of us that are parents, we weren't always 100% perfect. We did our things. But you know what? You did the best that you could do with the tools that you had at the time. So but basically what I'm having this person kind of throw back at me, well, you didn't do this and you didn't do that and you didn't do this. It's that kind of argument. Own what belongs to you and let the rest of it go. Okay, that's what they're saying. Own what belongs to you and let the rest of it go, because you can't keep, he cannot keep living in the past. And that's what they're saying, is he just can't keep living in the past. Does that make sense to you?
And what I'm seeing too is this net being thrown. He throws this net and everybody grabs onto it and gets caught up in his net. And what I'm seeing here, Mary, is not to get caught in that. You got to just throw the net off you. Do not get caught in his net. She said, yes, it does make sense to her.
Yeah.
But don't get caught in that net. They're showing me this net, and he throws it. Yeah, don't get caught in his net would be one thing that you can do. And continue to be you without being caught in that net, if that makes sense. So if you're not caught in his net of recycled verbiage, then you're able to come out with some new language towards him, coming from a whole different direction.
Yeah.
And hopefully over time of doing that, maybe it'll help him heal or help him move forward or whatever's going on with him. But yeah, don't get caught in the net, because he throws a net and swoops everybody in.
Oh yeah, I agree. Who is that? Gma says we all have a son or daughter like that. I got a son and I got a daughter like that. You just can't. You can't own. You can't own their stuff, and so that's what they're saying is don't own those individuals' things. And don't beat yourself up over their perception. So this is basically
and also I'm also getting, oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
It's okay. This is, what I was seeing was that, you can look at it, you can own what's yours, you can clean up your mess, but you can say sorry, but that doesn't mean he has to take on or forgive you. But for your peace of mind, if you said, look, I was doing the best I could do, I make mistakes, and then go from there, but don't let it keep beating you down.
And as a mom, it's so hard to be on the outs with one of your babies, even if they're 41. It makes sense, and that's a challenge. It's important for you and your husband to be on the same page.
Yay, Georgie.
When communicating, to be in the same, because I feel like you be on the same page, but you bring your own strengths to the table. And so that would be important with that. And I'm trying to, but I do see hope for the future as far as the family coming together. You have the 10 of Pentacles, and that's like that family inheritance. That's the coming together of that. And then you have the 8 of Wands, which that means this was in the like what's going to be happening, and it's 8 of Wands. So I feel like it may be coming, but this also means that communication, that back and forth communication, and you and his dad being on the same page when dealing with him. I know he's 41. It's like, but this world is upside down right now. So
yeah. And they're saying for all of us, don't make major choices in this time.
Right.
Take it easy, really kind of sort through. And that's where some of us are flying off the handle. I mean, literally they show somebody's flying off the handle and jumping into the fire. So just be gentle with yourself, but it'll work. And Mary, we have done in the past, if you look at my web, or if you look at the YouTube and some of the past, and I think it was just maybe 5 weeks ago, we do it every Tuesday, but if you look at one of those, it really talks about healing relationships and stuff like that, and sending that white light or that pink light, whatever, you want to do. But it'll, I think that's really awesome to do. So, but this is going to change. I mean, this is going to change. It's all, this is going to change.
It really is. Yeah. Because, I'm getting all these great cards of, coming, really working it out and coming together. This is him, right? So you have the Five of Pentacles there that, feeling kind of left out and left out of things. So he's constantly replaying that in his mind, that he's the one on the outs, like the black sheep of the family or whatever. But the outcome, you have the heart, right next to him with the Eight of Wands. So I really feel like it is coming into a season of change for you.
Yep.
But right now, everything being upside down as it is, we're all at the end of ourselves. So if he doesn't have anything to grab onto to help him, even survive through the day with all the chaos, it may be a minute, but I do see it coming around for you. So to answer your question, oh, you didn't ask if it was coming. You said what might be helpful. Yeah, cut the netting off.
It's just all the way around. I mean, families are having a lot of problems, a lot of issues. It's all the way around. So just be gentle with it.
I don't see any more comments anymore, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
where to really direct my words, but that's about what I have.
It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine, Mary Jo. Just
give it time. It's hard while you go through it, and it's so tiring. Like you said, 41. Just, come on, but yes.
Okay, got to do it. There's the baby.
Oh,
the grandbaby. So I do this all the time. The grandbaby.
Thanks, Ian. Now that song's going to be in my head all night long.
What song?
Moon Shadow. I'm being followed by a moon shadow.
Okay.
You're welcome, Mary. Blessings to you. But we are all sending you light, love, and hugs and complete understanding.
Yeah, we know.
But again, there is some change coming.
Oh, I wonder why my allergies are killing me. I haven't taken my pills tonight. Okay, Jen.
Marlo's up. Should I start embroidery business?
Jen, you guys can't see her, but at the bottom of my screen, Jen's going, to tell me that, hey, the question's over there.
There it is. And Marlo is here. So
Marlo, this is my question. Because I got it, but I'm going to run and get my pills. Let me just think about this sign, okay? I'm going to go get my allergy pills. Go ahead, Debbie. I'll let you do it.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me check in here, Marlo. So I see you, and I do see you starting your business. But here's some things to know about it. Like, the they keep showing me the bookkeeping and having to be on top of that. And there's so many sides to it. And, the tax side and this side and the accounting and, all those things. It's important. They want you to, when you do start this, I do see you starting it, but I see that may be overwhelming. And maybe to take just a little free course of some sort that you can even find them on YouTube on keeping accountings for a small business to help you out, because it can get overwhelming if you get behind, so to speak. But I do see it.
Yeah. I see it too. And so I see it like it's in there and then it comes back and then it goes out and then it'll be like kind of, it'll be up and downs for a while, but then it'll be pretty good. So yeah, it will be fine.
Yeah, like a bookkeeper to help out. Yeah, that's a good idea, Ramona.
Okay.
Yeah, I see you doing your own business here. I definitely see it. The challenge here you have is the Three of Pentacles, and that's talking about, bringing all the resources together that you need, whether it's people, expertise, or what it is. It's just pulling it all together is what's the challenge right there. But the outcome is I see you do going for it. But like Karen said, it's going to be a little bit of a slow start, but you are going forward. You have the power to do this business on your own. You have the creativeness. You have the ideas. So yes.
So divine guidance. So they're going to help you out. Marlo, they're going to help you. They're going to guide you. I would start manifesting that. I would really start putting it on a board and start putting, the business qualified clients. I would even go, they're showing me like, I don't know what the word for this would be, but instead of just getting one person, like you get a whole business and you do, anybody help me out there. If you speak Karen, that's what, my husband likes to say. He speaks Karen speak. But it's like, I want to say it's almost like commercial, but that's not really the right word. But instead of getting like one individuals, you're getting a whole entire school system and you're doing the embroidery for that. But I think it's going to be great. I think it'll be wonderful. So
another thing that's coming in right here, you have the surrender card, surrender your desire of control. It's not saying like, and I was hesitant to share it, but it came up, so I have to share it because you have to be in control and see everything, but there's things that you can't control. And those are the things that Spirit is kind of talking about, surrendering. The things that you can't control, out of your locus of control, out of your circle of control, you let it go because there's nothing you can do about that. Only focus on what you have control over and stuff like that. Okay. So blessings to you, Marlo. Are we done?
Yep.
Good luck with that.
I'm excited for you. It's going to be pretty awesome. Okay.
You're welcome. All right, Lulu. Okay, there it is.
Okay.
Okay, sweetie darling Lulu, have a question about spirit and language. Do you want to
Explain that?
Yeah. Take that a little deeper for us.
And I know Sweetie had asked if I spoke Spanish. So if you speak Spanish, I mean, I don't read Spanish very well, but we can try to work this out.
Google Translate.
Who will translate?
Google Translate.
Yeah.
She said, Jen said, Google Translate.
There you go.
See if she comes up.
I'm not running anything except for just and it's this slow. We're going awful slow today. It's like,
yeah, it does seem like.
It's really slow. We've only taken 3.
Yeah. It's these in between times. Okay, so is she still here?
I don't know. Sweetie darling, please.
Because we dropped about 7 people.
Yeah. Well, if she doesn't answer soon, then Jen, let's skip her and let's go to the next one, okay? And then we can come back if we have to.
Yeah, we'll come back. Who's the next one? We want to get to as many people as possible. And again, if you want a personal full reading, you can contact either one of us. So Lori Sue is next. And there's the question coming up. There it is.
Okay, I remember this one. The minute Lori Sue, so when I was, Lori Sue, are you here? Ooh, Gma can write and speak Spanish. I just speak Spanglish.
She's bilingual.
No. Turn on your microphone. I have no idea what you're saying. Yes, you can. What is wrong with your thing?
Who are you talking to?
Jen,
she has to be up here to turn her microphone on. She can't turn it on down there.
Can we put you up there? Oh my gosh.
What is happening? See, you just threw me off. Huh? You guys.
What are you saying no to? Is it?
Did we do something wrong?
No, I reposted the question because I messed it up the first time. I just wanted to do the second one. Hi, Gma.
Okay, the second one. That one. Do that one right there.
Oh, okay. This one right here. Okay. Bye, Jen.
Bye.
Okay. I was like, what?
She's like, all right, let me see.
So when I was reading this question, because I was in the chat room under my real, I mean, Karen Elizabeth is my real name. It's my first and my middle name, but I was under my first and last name, so I could see all the questions and look at it.
Oh, okay.
And so when I read this, I thought, hell yes, this is going to work. Like whatever this is, it has totally, that energy to me has totally shifted. She's going to, I mean, literally, one of my guides showed me, you guys know my guides are pretty vulgar, but one of my guides literally grabbed him by the balls and they're like, this is not happening. Okay. So I felt really good about this, Lori Sue, when I read this question. I think it's going to work really good. You still chuckling?
I am. I'm trying to connect.
Yeah, I kind of cheated.
But yes, yes, they are going to catch him.
Yeah.
Yep, they're going to throw the book at him again. Take him to the big house.
Yep. So I'm excited.
You have a yes on that. It's going to work.
Woohoo!
But in the meantime,
Watch yourself.
we're still praying.
Yeah.
And she has a lot on her plate.
Yeah. I think it's going to be good. Yeah, I'm getting it. Yeah, it's going to work. You know, it definitely is going to work. I think it's going to be great. I mean, the energy definitely switched and definitely, you know, but she needs to still watch out for herself. She still needs to be safe. She still needs to do everything that, you know, like you would think to do, because otherwise she's going to, don't let her be lazy.
Okay, so she has multiple count. Okay, so yeah, that's what I was seeing. There's just so much energy surrounding her right now. So she has cancer surgeries. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening with her. So
yeah, we're still praying for her.
Yeah. Okay. Hopefully that answered your question.
And we will, our community here will continue to send prayers to her.
Yes.
For her
strength. Okay. Who do we have next, Jen? Woohoo.
You're welcome, Lori.
Yes, very welcome. Okay, and next we have
I gave myself a manicure the other day and it lasted like 2 days.
Oh, I put gel on my fingers and my toes. It's the only thing I could do is gel. I'm telling you. Okay, so we got, oh, that's not it, is it? No. Is it? Up one.
No, there's a question.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
I guess that is the question. It has a Q next to it. I want my dad to know I love him and I forgive him. Maybe dad has passed over.
Yeah.
Right above Jima.
Yeah, oh, I know, I get it, but that's not how Jen usually posts. So
that's not Jen's post, that's Lori. Oh, I see what you mean.
Yes. So
who's next?
So what's happening, Jen, is you post, but I'm not getting it. Now, nope, I still don't get it.
So she's asking for Lori. Lori just posted these 2 questions. So here's one that's come right there. My father's message for me, question mark.
We're just going to take this because I don't have a question yet.
That is the question, yeah.
No, it's not. Oh. Bye, Lori Sue. This is some fickle energy.
Yeah.
Martha asked me, yes, Martha, yes and no. I do have the option to stay home, but I really don't want to. So I go to work every day and do it at work. I'm not picking up on Dad at all.
Well, I think it's Dad here, and he's holding a shoe. You know, he's holding a shoe. The shoe is on his hand, and he's kind of going like this with a rag, and you know, going like this. And Lori, would this be your dad? Would he have done that? Would he have shined his shoes? It's like for work or whatever. Keep his shoes shine like that. Let's see. Messages.
Yeah, this is moving so slow.
Super slow.
We apologize. Tony W., you're up next. Just so you know.
Sometimes the time between us speaking and the
when you guys actually click on and say something,
it's such a huge
difference. Yeah.
difference. So we apologize for the pausing, but he did not. He had someone do it for him. Okay.
Well,
Well, I see him. He's very nicely dressed. He has to the nines. Like, so whatever he did, that's kind of what he's just showing me that essence of him. So I believe I have him. That's what I wanted to check. Okay. But that would be important to him, that everything was all nice. I'm hearing the name Kevin. I'm also, it's like he's showing me a table and everybody sitting around it. And again, this could be, it's metaphor for like this organization of everybody and how, but I'm not sure what he wants to tell you with that, except that everybody has a place. Everybody has a place at the table.
so if you're going to, I'm going to reread her question so that you can see what, because I think you would just, she says, how does he want me to handle his inheritance? How does he feel about the widow and his children? And I think that you're answering that with everybody has
a place at the table. I'm trying to draw him in, and I don't have like a warm connection or anything like that. And he's not really giving much more, except that, he just wants you to know that everybody has a place at the table, and kind of like whatever that might mean for you, Lori.
Mm-hmm.
But he is showing me his hands on your shoulders. So he is that is a sign for me that he's with you during this time. Well, he's with you a lot, but especially when things are like you feel like you're shouldering things, that's when they come in and put their hands on your shoulders when you're shouldering too much. And so he is showing me that he is there with you and he has his hands on your shoulders. So if you ever feel a slight like this, like someone might be touching your head or your shoulders, he is there. He says, like he trusts you, follow your gut, but he's saying everybody has a place at the table. You might have things, it's like, yes, everybody has a place at the table, but you would know how to do it, how to deal with it, I guess.
Lead with your heart.
Yeah.
Lead with your heart and not your head. My office.
He also is showing me an apple with you. So he sees himself in you, or you in him, or how does that work? How does that work?
I don't know, but he sees you're an apple from the tree. The
Yes.
apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
And he trusts you. He has great respect for you, and I see him kind of going in for a hug and then kind of backing up. So I that symbol for you, you might understand what that means. And but he wants so bad just to hug you. But for some reason he went to do that and he backed up like this. So I don't know if
I will tell you what, that her very first question came in is, I want my dad to know that I love him and I forgive him. Okay. So I think he knows that.
Okay. So you understand these messages, Lori. But he is with you and he is helping you. And
he was wealthy and he died in a helicopter crash.
Oh God.
So Lori,
so he with this, I'm going back to this love thing. I mean the love thing, the hug thing. And so he's showing me that he would go in to give the hug, but so he's showing me on maybe here when he was here, he didn't show his affection or love to you, but now on the other side, he just wants to hug you because he saw what he missed and what he didn't do, you know? So now he's like, oh, I miss that. And he now wants to just give you a big bear hug. So, and that's why he's probably around you a lot and he like goes like this on your shoulders to let you know he's there and helping you. And I keep saying that, but he keeps showing me that. So I'm just going to keep saying every time. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay. All right. So, but he's saying, I hope to mend some things even from this side. So I'm going to bless you and leave you with that, Lori. I hope that that helps. But he did say, I really want to mend things from this side. So I hope that means something to you and you resonate with that. So blessings to you.
Yeah, I think it really needs to, what I understood Debbie to say is it needs to be fair. It needs to be fair across the board. Whatever that means for you. Jen, I'm trying to find that. Tony W., are there any messages from spirit or family that have passed? Immediately I got, Tony, what are you not doing that you're supposed to be doing? Like, they got me at a, what do you call that? Like like when you're running a race and you're at that thing waiting for the gate to go down, it's like, and the feeling that I'm getting is like, man, I should have started, but the gate is already up. I can run, but I'm not running. I'm for some reason, I'm just at a standstill. Does that make any sense to you? I'm looking at my phone for the live feed because this thing, oh my God, I don't know. Okay. Like, oh my God, I don't know. That's not helping me, but it's almost like, I could see it two ways. I could either see it that, you're supposed to be running this race. You're supposed to be starting something. It almost feels like if you were going to start your own business, but you're reluctant. That's the hesitation. That's what it feels like. Like I'm supposed to be doing something, but I'm hesitant. I'm afraid.
She says she has dreams like that. You know how you.
Oh, really?
You can't run, but the gate's up and you're supposed to run. I mean, she just said I have dreams like that too.
Yeah, because that's what I'm feeling like. Bye, T-Barb. Bye, 5 paces.
Bye, T-Barb. Love to you. Hugs.
But that's what it feels like, And so, if you're having dreams like that, and then I'm picking up this, you might want to look into that. You might want to see, because I feel like you've got this you've got this hidden hidden, like untapped potential, they say. You do.
She procrastinates a lot of things.
It's like it's like you have this, and I use spirituality a lot. Yes, it's like you have this wealth of spirituality, or this wealth of knowledge about something. I mean, and it's a deep well, and they show me this well going literally in your heart, and it's like, but you're not tapping into that. You're not going in and dipping that water out and getting that water, and that would revive you so much. And you're absolutely right, because they go like this. Come on.
And, I'm seeing too, that kind of matches this, Karen. I think what you're saying, they're showing me, and she's out in this field and she picks up a Danny. You know how you blow those things, whatever.
Yeah.
And she's just kind of like totally believes in magic and all that. But,
oh, okay.
But stepping into it is something else. She's like, ooh, I do believe in all this, but for her to step into it herself, something. Do you understand what I'm saying, Karen?
Yeah. I mean, so what they're basically saying is, it really is, it's almost like you're fearful of yourself. Does that make sense? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Doubt. Yeah, she's doubtful.
Yes. That's a good. And it really, they're going, I mean, you've got some spirit guides, family members, they're literally going, it doesn't matter who, just tell her this really fast. They're funny. But you got to get out of your own way, and you got to stop believing that you don't have the potential, or you don't have what it takes, because they're saying you really do have what it takes, because you're natural. I mean, they just keep saying she's done this before. She's done it in a different lifetime. She's done this. She knows how to do it. And that's what I keep hearing is, so you gotta get on that. You gotta figure that out.
And Tony, are you one of two children in your family? Or where did the two children come in play?
I'll watch for comments. You go ahead. And I wish I knew what it was. She's got 4 kids. Or they were 4 kids.
Oh, I wish I knew what it was. 4 kids. So you're one of 4? Were there 2, like, where does the 2 come in play? Were there 2 sisters? How does that work? Because I have someone coming in, but they're coming in with 2 children. And I don't know that the 2 children are on the other side, because they're walking in, but it's a male coming in. And this is why it's so hard to do this type of mediumship on here, because to keep this connection strong enough. The oldest, I can't remember. That's
why usually if she's got a connection, one of us will read the comments or say what it is. So she said,
you're waiting so long in between to get the comments to keep this connection going. But he keeps coming here. He's pretty insistent, and he's pushing these 2 children right in front of him.
The oldest, she can't remember.
I don't even remember the question now. So it's like, okay.
I don't remember either. But Race, keep connecting with him, and I'll just talk about. So Debbie and I are going to go ahead, and we're going to do we're still kind of hashing it. We're talking about doing like donations, or a minimum donation, and it won't be a lot of money. It'll be fairly cheap. And then, and some of you guys have already written us. If you have already written us, don't write us again. No need to write them, because we're keeping an ongoing list of who would be interested one day of doing some mediumship, where we would have like a Zoom meeting. You'd get an invite, and then you are guaranteed to have a slot to connect with spirit, or connect with your, past loved ones and stuff like that. So, Jen, do you have Debbie's email? Can you please, okay, can you please put mine and Debbie's email up there? But if someone is interested in doing that, then yes, go ahead and email us and then we'll get to that.
Yeah, Tony, it's not necessarily that here's a male with 2 kids. He could be referencing to children of some sort. But he's still here, and I don't know that he's actually attached to you because he's not coming forward anymore with the message. So if anybody in here can relate to someone coming in and you may have been one of 2 kids, like, or you know of someone who's crossed with, and it's a man with 2, I don't know. it's, but he keeps showing up. So, but I'm not sure he's connected to you, Tony. But I do have another message for you. So I apologize. Thank you for your answering though, Tony. And I know that the feed is so slow that it takes so long to get here. Spirit is saying, don't be doubtful. Don't doubt yourself. Okay. You have the 9 of Wands there, and you have a lot of history. You have a lot of life experience as well as spiritual experience. Don't doubt that. And then that strength coming in there, that's bringing you that divine touch.
Deb Z said her brother passed with 2 kids. Martha says she has 2 brothers, each with 2 kids.
Okay.
So
this actually could be a younger
and Crystal
male.
Mama has her dad that passed, and there are 2 girls in our family.
2 girls. Okay. So, okay. All right, Deb. Okay, Crystal and Deb Z, I want you to keep kind of listening. I want to finish hers. He's still here. So but I want to finish Lori. Who are we on right now? Lori. No, Tony.
Tony. Any messages from spirit or family that have passed? So
I'm still on the message from spirit. Don't doubt yourself. You have that spiritual stuff. You might even be you can go towards healing with this. Okay, so it might be crystals. Okay, and once you decide, you have it is coming in more for you. Okay, because I see here that you have been feeling kind of like you don't know, like that doubt, and maybe you don't have enough or whatever, but you do. You have that coming in, and you can start on that path, that spiritual path, whether it's going into healing or whatever spiritual work that you're doing, whatever that divine spiritual stuff that you have, that you're doubting yourself, it's time to start forward. You don't have to, you're not diving into it and like, I have to be the best right now. It's just moving forward in it. So yeah. The gates have gone up. Just take that step in.
Just 1 foot at a time, baby steps.
1 step at a time is what Spirit's bringing in with that. And you got this. And Tony, thank you for your patience. And hopefully another time we can. Yep.
Yeah.
Do you have any more for Tony?
No, I do not.
All right. Blessings, Tony.
You got this, Tony. Just take 1 baby step. That's all you got to do. Good night, Teresa.
Good night, Teresa.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-ling-a-ling.
I want to do one more little.
Oh, okay.
I felt that. Going back and forth, trying to figure out. And you have surrender to your wonder and awe. And that's kind of what I saw you doing in the beginning, Tony, with the blowing the little dandelion thing.
Dandelion.
You already kind of surrendered to it. Surrender to your wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. And that's exactly what I was seeing when I first connected. So beautiful, Tony. I'm glad I pulled that for you. Blessings to you. Okay.
Okay. Next, Jen.
Okay, I want to go back to
Dad?
the dad, and I believe it was Crystal's dad.
Well, you had several people that.
I know, but I kind of felt
Crystal
I could be
Mama.
wrong, but let me see if I can get any more. So he's so he is walking in further now with a bouquet of flowers. So would he have been that type of person who would have come home with flowers just randomly, with a bouquet of flowers? And I feel like people liked him. Like he could keep the room going, so to speak. He could keep the yes, for my mom. Okay. So he could keep the room going. So if there was a dinner party or something, he could keep the conversation going. People liked him. People felt like welcomed around him or something, I guess. But yes, he charmed everyone. So yeah, that's what he's showing me. He was quite the charmer. And he loved his girls, all his girls. Okay, so I'm asking him for a message. I'm sorry for that pause. But he's kind of showing me something to pay attention to. And he's showing me like a notepad and writing something down. So he's saying so I asked him for a message because this is just kind of this venue. And I can't bring in like the whole big message, but so I asked him for a specific message that he may be bringing for you right now, Crystal. And he said there's something he wants you to pay more attention to something, and he's showing me some writing something down. There's something in the details, or make sure to check it all out before making a decision for something, whatever that may be for you.
Just to let you know, I am automatic writing right now to the next person.
Okay.
Answering the next person. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Crystal. Yeah, there's something that he wants. Is there Tracy? Is there the name Tracy?
Anybody named Tracy?
Well, either way, he is no one named Tracy.
I'll check with my sisters and let her know. It is for her, I'm sure.
Okay. Well, he's still bringing up a name Tracy. And I don't know. Is there a dog Tracy? I don't know. I keep saying Tracy. Anyways, he says he's with you girls all the time, and he's in on everything. And he's showing me feathers. So probably if you see feathers and things like that around, is some of his symbols. But he is around you all. And I'm just going to thank him for coming in. Thank you for you, Crystal. But also, he has 8 sisters. Okay. Yeah, he was bringing in the name Tracy. But you have been getting a lot of feathers. Yeah, so he did show me those feathers. All right, Crystal. He's a lovely spirit. Lovely, lovely. Thank you for allowing me to connect with him. Whew.
I have a few more sentences to go.
It's all right. You take your time.
Okay. Because it's directly answering. Oh, no. No, it scrolled on me. Oh, where is it?
You're welcome, Crystal.
Okay, here we go. So you were doing that, and all of a sudden I just picked up a pen and paper and just started writing.
And this is for Randy?
This is for Randy. So it was each soul has a purpose. Each soul has a purpose. One may be a boulder when tossed in a lake. The other may be just a pebble. Each will ripple, but to show you the trophy before the race will only take away. And then that's as far as I got. So what they were saying was it'll only take away the lessons in which, so you know, the best way I can describe it is you start to turn one way, but then you decide that this is not the way for you. And that's part of the thing, that the lesson that needs to be learned is, you know, I didn't really like this. It didn't really feel good. And so as a whole, they're saying beloveds that, it always feels weird when they say beloveds, but beloveds realize that love and loving everybody. And they're having me look around to the people that are next to me and understand without judgment why those people stand the way they do. And I'm not saying stand up, but I'm just saying their beliefs, the way they are, culturally, ethnicity, their maps that got them to that point. They're saying, you know, just try to understand without judgment and love everybody is one of the main things that we are taught here, or we need to learn here. And that sometimes what we see isn't always the truth in things. And so they really want you to be focused on what your true belief system, and they literally, it was very odd. So they have my eyes looking out, and then they turn it around and have it looking in my heart. So that it's look within your own heart to see who you are. Okay. Yeah. So hopefully that helps.
Randy, unfortunately, it's like we can't tell you your soul's purpose. That's part of your journey here. We can help guide you along. You know, we can get guidance from our guides and your angels and everybody to help you along your journey here. And that's basically what Spirit came through and through Karen and said. And I did ask for a card about this question for you. And the card came out and it says, surrender to effortlessness. And it's almost like going with the flow. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So sometimes our purpose just lands in our lap as we are flowing through life. You know who you are. You know your abilities and some of the things you're really good at. You know, you're conscious. You know how you love and how you give and how you lead and how you know all these things. You know all those things. So as you ebb and flow through life, what are the things that you flow into? Like, what are some of those divine moments you find yourself in, and how you can help others while you're in that divine moment? And then you ebb and flow and you find yourself in another one. And soon you'll see like you'll see the picture, you'll get the idea. And, you know, maybe the question would be, what are some things that I'm learning this time around? Like that might be a good question. Those are the type of questions that Spirit loves to help you understand. Like, what are some of the things you're learning this time around? Because they want you to be successful. They want you to learn and do, and, you know, level up, as Karen says. So anyways, yeah.
You know, I have this thing written. They literally show me the sticky note that's in my bathroom right now. And I'm going to look for it because they literally show me that here's some questions you can ask yourself every day, if I could find it. And it's what I always, when I bring it up, I always forget what they are. But it's like, what can I celebrate today? Celebration every day is something good, even if it's the smallest things of just getting up. But what can I celebrate? How can I grow? And well, they're changing it up. How can I be of service?
How can I be of service? Exactly. Because I do see you. It's kind of like a natural thing for you to do is serve others. I see that as,
yeah. Well, no, I was going to say this is the one that's actually there, and it's how can I grow today? What can I give today, and what can I celebrate today? But yours has got to be, and how can I be of service? You know, that's huge for you, Randy, because there are things that you're stepping into, and no matter what the wrong path is, even if you step on it and you find out, damn, I really didn't like doing that, you really learn a lot. And so they're saying they put the grasshopper in my head. A grasshopper can't jump backwards. It just can't. They physically cannot. So they're saying, just jump. It's going to be okay. So.
Yeah, she says she constantly asks that question. Yeah.
So good. Yeah.
Well, you know, I just get a sense that Randy, you're doing well. Like, it's like you're doing good, kid. It's kind of what I hear. You're doing good, kid. Just keep. I mean, even if you're my age, they would still be saying you're doing good, kid. So I'm not saying you're a kid, but you're doing good, kid. Keep going. So blessings to you, Randy.
Yeah.
Path on your journey here.
We're excited for you.
I'm gonna turn my camera off for a second because I need to switch my lighting, but
Okay.
you don't want to see me jumping out of my chair. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
She ain't but this big. She's like that big. Okay, let's see who is next. Okay, Ramona. Who's next there, Jen? Did you post it already? Oh, yep. Okay, so what is our dog barking what is our dog? Hold on. Just leave my glasses on, but you see all that.
What is our dog barking every
Let me put my bifocals on. Why is our dog barking every morning? Why does she keep leaving her dolly at the back door? This started about a week ago. It isn't normal. Are we getting a new dog soon? I'm not feeling that.
What is our dog barking every? Why? Okay, so why is our dog barking every morning? Why does she keep leaving her dolly at the back door?
And isn't normal. She's barking at 7:30 in the morning, and there's nothing there when I go there. Well, there's nothing you can see.
Exactly.
You know, I actually did somebody recently pass in your family? Because I'm literally seeing.
It's like yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
literally
like she's playing. Like a
yeah,
yes,
playing with
Georgie.
somebody.
Georgie got it. It's
Yeah.
a spirit. It's like it's a spirit visitor. It's like play with me, throw this doll. It's someone she's familiar with though. If she's bringing the doll.
Yeah, because she's very comfortable with this person. And so here's the thing. I don't want to label it and say someone has passed, because I don't know if this is a new spirit coming into the family, or it's like literally, I can't tell if it's someone that exited or someone that's entering.
Right.
She knows her, or this dog knows the spirit.
Yeah.
You know, but that's what I'm getting. I literally see at the back door, you know, that happened. They lost their Ridgeback mix last year, and it might be that dog. I mean, it's really, but it feels like a person. I shouldn't say that.
I'm sorry. We lost our Ridgeback. Oh, last year. Okay.
Last year.
Yeah, it's not your mom. You know, it could be the other dog too, coming back to play, but it definitely is in spirit. I definitely see that she's playing with someone.
Yep.
So
Yay. Okay. Yeah, I'm literally seeing a spirit at the back door.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. That's what they're showing. They're showing me an outline of a spirit playing with her.
Yep.
So if it's too early for you, Ramona, ask the spirit to come a little bit later.
Yeah. A little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
So, all right.
Yeah, get the house settled. Wait till you're all settled in and.
Yeah, not right away.
Yeah. So, but she's being played with. Don't worry. It's just some spirit. So.
Okay, ting-a-ting-a-ting.
Oh,
ting-a-ting-a-ting.
Keep on it. Keep on it.
You own it. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Step it up.
My work is now going to text 1,050 times.
Oh, you took your necklace off.
Yeah, because when I was doing light language, it was like, yeah, it was like.
So. Yeah. I thought it would do that. When I first saw you before we went live, and I saw that necklace, and I'm like, that's going to be
it was like a constrictor.
Yeah.
And I couldn't, it just kept getting tighter as I was trying to speak. And I was just like, I can't do this. So in the middle of it, I'm literally just taking it off because I couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
Okay. This one again.
Okay. There's another one too. She has right underneath it. And yeah, there it is. My guide's name and how can I connect with them? Okay. So if you're having a hard time connecting with them, and I know this sounds weird, but they're showing me you. I'm not seeing you in the shower, sweetie darling, but you're in the shower. I can't see you, but you're in the shower. And it's about the water. And so when you're in that meditative cleansing state, you can take that moment to just close your eyes and allow that journey to happen, and that water hitting your head and stuff. Sometimes that will ignite. That's a real simple way to do that on your own. But there also are many, many guided meditations to help you connect with your spirit guides. And you can go on YouTube. There's a million of them. And I have listened to some of them just to check them out, just because I'm like, what are they, just to kind of see how they're doing it and stuff. And so, and they seem very nice,
When I tried to ask one of the spirits, you have a really playful one, I'll tell you that. Because every time I tried to get close or ask their name, they literally started hiding. They took me to a forest and they started hiding behind the trees.
I was in a forest too with them for a second.
Yeah, they're in the forest and they're playing like hide and go seek. And it's like, I don't care. I don't care. So it was like, oh, okay, you don't really care. And they're like, they don't care what you call them. But what I would do is when you're in that meditative state in the shower, I would just ask, what are your names? It doesn't matter what comes. Don't question it. When I did it, I heard Fina, Serafina. Okay. So one of them's name is Serafina. One of them, he told me that you can't pronounce it. Like you just can't say it.
Right.
And
that kind of dialect that you can't.
We can't. Yeah, you can't do it. So he literally looks like a humongous. He looks like he's like 8 or 9 feet tall, and he is a smart ass. That one is a smart ass. He just looks like golden sparkles. Those are mine. And he, the only thing he showed me was Sirius, like Sirius, the planet Sirius. And so that's his name. He just says, call me that. So that's how, so don't question it. Just whatever comes out, and it's really funny because I said, whenever it comes out, and the smart ass one goes, what if I say taco? So
Serafina is an Italian saint.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah.
I've never
looked it up. So, but yeah, just one of them's a goofball. And I thought when I saw mine, Serafina looks really pretty and with dark hair, so that would make sense. Dark, beautiful. She's got beautiful long hair. And I've only seen her once. And then the really big guy, I thought I was going crazy. And I went to see somebody one time. This is, a while back. And she'd always read for me. And she just looks up and she goes, oh my God, when did you get this one? And I was like, okay, I'm not crazy. So don't question it. Just have fun with it. Okay. So.
Sweetie Darling prays in Spanish and in English. Sweetie Darling, I want a report next time. See if you were able to meet them and get some names and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Even if it is taco. Okay. Just kidding. All right. Yay, sweetie. It'll be interesting. No problem. Jen, who's next?
I knew you'd want tacos.
Oh, you didn't hear. You were on the phone. You were doing your business thing. So I decided to pull the cards, and it was saying, I'm hungry. Go eat a taco. Yes, it did. It was the craziest thing.
Isn't that funny, Jen?
It was funny. Okay, who do we got? Right now, I would go for tacos, but I'm actually going to eat a salad. I have this goal to get skinnier. I know I have been talking about tacos for days.
Debsy.
We just answered this for for Sweetie Darling.
Yep.
Ian, what are tacos? Can somebody explain tacos to Ian, please? Ian's from Scotland.
Of course he knows what tacos are.
You're like, of course he knows.
Tacos are magic. That is truth right there.
Yes, they are.
Debsy.
Okay. Why am I shuffling these? Okay.
Okay, one of the guides coming in, she's very, so she's very well wise. She's been there, done that. So I do sense that she's been here before, and but it would have been, centuries ago. But when she was here, it was like she was before her time, and she accrued her own. She ran her own house. She accrued her own money, and back then that wasn't like a thing, but she did, and she's one of your guides. So I don't know how that speaks into your life, Deb, but she is one of your guides, and that's kind of where she comes from, that background. And she built quite a. I'm hearing kingdom, so she built quite a kingdom for herself, and she's bringing that guidance into your house, so into your house, and to guide you. So I don't know if that feels familiar to you, but that's what she's bringing in.
And I don't know who is saying this. So as Debbie was talking about her, I was basically picking up that however you resonate with this, Deb, you got this. You truly have this. So whatever has just happened, whatever you are coming out of, if this makes any sense to you, does this make sense to you? It's like, your cheerleading squad back here saying, please tell her that she's got this, that it's going to be okay, and that, and they almost, like they just kind of go like this and wipe a tear away. And they're saying, it's like, I just feel like I'm still crying over it, but I've left it behind. And so process through it, work through it, and know that you survived it, you did good with it, and you're going to be okay. Everything is going to be all right. Just because you fall down off the bike does not mean you say, fuck it, I ain't riding the bike anymore. You will, they keep showing me my knee right now, which I've got a pretty big bruise and a pretty big scratch on my knee. And they're like, that's going to be okay. It's going to get better. Does that resonate with you, Deb?
She said, she said yes before you said, does that resonate?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh.
She said yes.
Okay, good. So just keep up the good work. That's all they want you to know. Just keep up the good work, and you got this. You're going to you're going to sail through this. It is going to be okay. Okay. All right. Do you have anything, Debbie?
Well, I'm sensing with this guide that I saw, with what she's bringing forth to the table for you is important, especially right now. But she's the one that's been with you from the beginning. You have guides that come and go, but she's one of the ones that doesn't come and go. She's your guide, you know what I mean? The one that follows you throughout your entire lifetime. So if she's your guide, and that's kind of her background of her deep wisdom and her ability to build a kingdom or whatever she was talking about, and being that financially stable and stuff like that on her own, she's bringing in that strength for you and that guidance for you. So whatever that means, that was important for you to know.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It could be, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. And even though,
and talk to her.
Yeah.
She's showing me writing. She's showing me like little sticky notes. I don't even know. I never see sticky notes. I sometimes see notepads. She's showing me sticky notes at this point. She wants you to listen to her. She wants to communicate with you somehow, and for you to understand what she's saying. But yes, she's there. And if you find random notes or something, I don't know what she's telling me about these sticky notes.
But to me, sticky notes means like pay attention to. This
okay, pay attention.
So it would make sense, because when you were saying sticky notes, then I was listening to the messages that come in random ways. When you hear something 3 or 4 or 5 times over, those are the important things. Those are the sticky notes that you need to be paying attention to. However that fits in, but she's saying that she'll write it down. Like, it's not like she'll write it down for you and show you, but she's going to speak it out of somebody else's mouth until you guys get a connection. And what I would ask you to do, Deb, is, and whoever was last, sorry, Tony, I think. Anybody that wants to connect with your spirit guides, it really is about, before you go lay down tonight, or whenever you feel like you want to do this, just lay down and say, I need you to change it up for me. I need you to, oh gosh, this is so weird. I need you to change it up for me. I need you to do the synapse, like change stuff in my brain. And I don't know if Ronald is still here, but your person popped in, your friend popped in and said, hey, make sure you tell him that, ask his guides to change things up. So that's why I said it was so weird, because that guy just popped right back in as I was saying this. So ask him to, like deja vus, but ask him to change it up for you and work on your brain.
Still here, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah. So he just popped into my head and just said, make sure you pay attention to that and ask your guides to change it up. So, all right.
I was just asking her guide to choose a card for her through me. All right. Surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. This is the second time tonight this come out. Must be a theme tonight.
This is what I got.
Listening. Wow.
Yeah. So pay attention. Listen, remember, things don't have to come in the way that you're expecting them to come in. Debbie does it totally different than I do it, even though we might look the same way and we might turn the same way. It is totally different. And I cannot compare myself to Debbie. So don't compare yourself to other people. Okay.
Yeah. I love that. Georgie, that's one of my favorite ones in this deck, that message. So blessings to you, Deb.
Ding, 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 ding.
So can you explain a taco to our beautiful friend Ian? He literally doesn't. I thought he was joking, but apparently
he really doesn't know. So a taco is Hispanic food. I don't like to say Mexican because there are different types of origins.
That's true.
So, and it is either made of, soft taco is made of flour and a hard taco is made out of a corn tortilla that's usually deep fried or baked.
It's a flat, thin little thing like this. And
Yeah,
you fry.
and you can put, usually ground beef or shredded chicken or some type of meat, and then
Beans.
beans sometimes, and it has. I cannot believe I'm explaining
Lettuce, tomatoes, sour
sour
cream,
cream,
avocado. You just
cheese.
stuff it full like this, and you hold it like this, and you go like this. And it's yummy, and it gets all over. It's the best food ever.
Yep. So, okay. And Gma puts a bunch of tacos.
Thank you, Gma. That's exactly what they look like.
Oh, yep. Corn tortillas, fry them, medium soft. Yep. Fold them easy.
Old and easy. Yep, you got it, Deb. You got it.
It's got a little spice in it
It
sometimes.
is yummy, Ian. They're yummy. It's a meal in a little holder.
It's like a little envelope, a little packet.
Envelope. You put the food in. Meal in an envelope. All right, and we all love them.
Oh my gosh.
Right, Randy? Poor Karen hasn't eaten.
And I'm just going to eat a salad. Oh my gosh. I just love you guys. I love you guys.
I love tacos. Yeah, everybody loves it. We all love tacos.
So one of the kids that I work with one day came in with a packet.
Oh, here comes the question.
Of taco sauce, or a taco packet. And then he goes, "Here, Miss Karen." And I said, "What is that for?" And he's like, "It's Taco Tuesday. It's for you." So, oh, okay, thanks.
Aww.
So, yeah, that's my buddy.
You miss your buddies.
I do.
That's a good idea, Georgie. Is it Wednesday there, or is it? I forget how it goes.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing because Jen texts me going, "Did you seriously just describe a taco?"
I made her do it, Jen. All right.
Because Ian's from Scotland. He doesn't know.
I guess not. I thought he was joking. Okay, water.
Oh, don't be talking about enchiladas. See, I'm getting all hungry now. Oh,
Okay, so it is Wednesday, almost noon. Okay.
Okay. A work reading. Ooh.
All right. Work.
Oh
gosh, now that song's gonna be in my head. Work. I feel like I'm seeing that thinking outside the box. I'm feeling like a thinking outside the box on this one. Are you getting anything?
PC crazy here. Are you saying your computer is crazy, Ronald? Oh, he's doing lots of juicing. Well, I just keep seeing you standing outside. Like, it's really weird. Like, not outside, but I mean, like, imagine if you're in your work space and everybody's over there and you're kind of just looking at them. And I just feel like this is what I feel like. Just it's just.
Oh my goodness.
That's what they did. Just kind of like the outside looking in.
I was just getting this symbol of, just trying to think outside the box. Like you have this like thing on and you're looking this and you're looking this, but there's something you got to think outside of the box right now. I'm going to throw some cards on this one because.
Okay. So I got the key, which means it will work out. You're going to find the question of the thinking outside the box. That's what is Ellen here? Because I haven't seen her. Oh, there she is. Work.
There she is, Ellen.
Okay. So Oh yeah, see that would be why. I'm
And then get
literally
out of there. Okay, so maybe that's also the getting outside the box. Get out of the box.
I mean, I'm literally looking at people going, I don't know if I really like you.
Did you see that, Ellen? Ellen, did you see her face? She's like,
I mean, that's how I feel. It's like,
yep, I do see. I see you leaving.
yeah, I see you leaving too. Because here's the deal: you gonna cut that off. You're gonna cut it off. You're gonna leave. You're gonna walk out of there. It's not, you're gonna find a new place. So, sorry, you're gonna find a new place, new space. The key is all about finding it, and it's gonna be good. So I would say manifest what you want.
Yeah.
Okay. It is hard at work. You are climbing this mountain. You are dealing with this problem. Eventually you will be lucky and everything's going to be okay. But yeah, it's like,
she's feeling a little stuck, but
you're saying it about them. It's like, they've got me standing back here and all those people are over there. And I'm just like, I just don't like this space. I don't like them. I just don't feel like I need to be here anymore. So that's what you're saying. Okay.
or is it mutual? That's
No,
she wants to be up there looking at her the same way.
Nah. No, I don't even think, honestly, I don't even think they have a clue that you're really feeling that way. Okay.
She said, yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah. It's like, I don't think they, I think that you pull it off very well. And here's the thing. I mean, they literally show me that you turning to somebody and going, I don't fucking like being here. Mm-hmm. And that person wouldn't even pick that up. It's like, they don't pick up your signs. They're just not doing it. So.
And I do see another job coming if you want it. And with the King of Pentacles here, you have, it possibly would be a better paying position as well. But I do see it coming in, and you kind of going for it.
Yep, it'll be really good. So I always say manifest it. Manifest what you want. Don't speak it. What? Oh, okay. So manifest what you want. Just put it on a piece of paper and just say it's going to be a pleasant environment. It's going to have room for growth. It's going to give you lots of money. You're going to have a really good supportive environment. It's like they want you to put out what you want. Now, what you keep in mind, even though the veil is thinner, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get it really soon. I mean, and this is general. I'm talking to everybody, not just to you, Ellen. It's like, even if you put it out right now, it may take a couple of months before these things come to you, but it does come, So, yeah, it'll be good.
Here's the picture they painted, Ellen, of you at work.
Oh, yeah.
Here you are, but you're feeling a little stuck, but it's time to get out of you can get out of your own way here. You can get out. This is a temporary situation there. You can get out of that, but that's you at work. But but I do see you leaving. The challenge here is the manifesting of seeing your dream, seeing it play out is your challenge there.
I know you've been waiting a little while.
And what?
She said she's already been waiting for months.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this COVID thing changed up a lot of energy. Changed up a lot. Yeah, because I feel like this I feel like this change should have happened already.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, this is surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything you can do, once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. And that takes me back to the challenge card of the magician. It's like, okay, you've done everything you can. And now let that divine timing come in for you. I feel like there was another window. What they're showing me is another window that had to be passed by due to the chaos in the world right now.
And honestly, Ellen,
There's always another window.
yeah, you know what you just put, to be frank, my mood has been affected by the pandemic. You're absolutely right. And I tell people it is time to shut that TV off. It is time. You know what? If somebody could walk up to me a day and ask me what's going on in Colorado, and the only reason I would know there were 3 fires is because the janitor was talking about it the other day. You know, I do not know what's going on because I have been so sensitive to all the energy and all the negative that there are days where I could, like I said, for 2 days, I've been hurting. I knew something was going to happen. And although it was a very good thing, the thing that happened was very good, but it hurt my heart. And, you know, I close out everything just because if I can't change it, or I can't, you know, does that make sense? What am I trying to say? If I can't put my hands and change it, then I don't need to concern myself.
It's out of your locus of control. It's what I always say. If it's out of your circle, out of your locus of control, you got to let it go. You can only control what you can do inside that circle.
Yeah. And even today when we were in a work meeting and they were talking, I just sat and listened, because just tell me what you want me to do and we go from there. I will figure it out. If you guys remember, Debbie and Lola, I think, read a while back that my work was going to change and things were going to happen. And sure enough, I mean, it's out of my control. I can't, you know, we'll just sit back, take care of you, really kind of, and I hate to say this, but they're saying, you know, look over and say, this is not my monkey. This is not my circus. I can't control this. And I need to emotionally step aside or step away from this, because when it starts affecting you, then that's the time you got to draw the line. Because the reality is, when you think about this, and let's go ahead and talk about you know, all the craziness. And I don't want to get into politics, because you know how I feel about on my channel with the politics.
Yes,
but if all of us are concentrating on doom and gloom, what are you bringing in for everybody else? More doom and gloom. So if, you know, try to stay in that space of, and I know it's funny, but they're saying pink fluffy bunnies and cotton candy and unicorns, you know, stay in that space of wonderful things. Maybe just try to manifest for everything some really beautiful things, because we have too many people that are concentrated on negative and negative and negative. And that's why Debbie and I wanted so much to do something like this, where
we're here.
Yeah, where we're creating this environment where we're supportive to each other and we're loving and we care for each other and we're reaching out to each other. Nothing makes me more happier than to look over there and see you guys supporting each other. You know, that's what
exactly why we're doing this.
Yeah,
I love it. So I asked about September for you, Ellen, and I do have a possible yes here. With the diamond in the hearts. But it's interesting because you have the 8 of swords again here. And if you remember the 8 of swords, that's this one. And but this is something you can get out of yourself. Okay. You're not truly blocked in there, but that's here. But with the 8 of Pentacles here, that's something this is something new coming in possibly in September for you. And it's up your alley. It's going to use the skills that you like to do. Like you're going to like it much better, right?
And
The Seven of Cups is that one where, you know, all the cups up in the air is something you've been dreaming about and thinking about. But you got to get out of your own way here, it looks like, a little bit. I'm not sure what that Eight of Swords means for you, but I think you do. And then, but I asked about September. So it's because I know you kind of, when is this going to happen? And this energy is changing so up and down. It's hard to get any of these timings right now.
Yeah.
And you can ask any reader. We're all going through it. It's just like, wow, because of the chaos. So
it's nuts. It really is nuts. Even to the point where, you know, I mean, even other readers are like, okay, is this shifting for you? Because I saw it one way not too long ago and it completely shifted. And so it really is you know, what can I control? What can I really have my hands on? You know, so be gentle with yourself.
Yep.
Oh, I'm just not going to look at the chat.
No.
No.
Okay. It's 2 weeks away, huh? I can wait until then. Work on. She's like, I didn't realize. I'm here. I'm thinking September. I'm like, oh, September. You know, let me look at September. So, yeah, start manifesting. Start feeling good. Find some joy. Dance around the house, Ellen.
And Ellen, what the thing is that when you're going, it's just not happening. It's just not happening. Guess what? You're putting out there.
It's not happening. You're putting yourself in that Eight of Swords.
Yep. So just keep going. It's going to happen. It's going to happen when it's ready. And it's going to be so beautiful and so wonderful. And just imagine that paycheck coming in and those people being supportive. And it's a great environment and that you really love being there. And it fills your soul doing whatever it is that you're doing. Okay.
Yeah. Did I do one of these cards for her? I forgot.
No. That is the space that you need to stay in. Not, I've been doing this for months. What the hell? Yeah, that's not the space to be in. Okay. So.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, this is more of, I'm not sure where this comes into play. I have 2 cards for you because I wasn't sure where this comes into play into the story. It says, surrender your desire to control people. But it's like being over controlling can sabotage relationships to more effectively achieve your goals. Back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing time. So maybe that's just some kind of advice to kind of get through it. It's just like, I can't, just like Karen said, this is not my monkey, not my
circus.
That's kind of what this card is saying. Not my monkey, not my circus. I'm not even going to try to bring in any control in this situation because it's not mine to control. And then the next card came up and it's surrender to non-action. I love this beautiful card. Now is the time to be still. Simply breathe. Focus on your own power and let spirit do its thing. All right. So blessings to you, Ellen. Sending you love and hugs.
I'm just looking at this. Where is she? What did she? It's going too fast. I try not to control people, but I do try to control things, which is pretty funny. Okay, let me go back up here.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Ding-ling.
So you got me all hooked on the ting-a-ting-a-ting.
Well, I mean, it does clear the energy.
It does. Okay.
So I'm not sure. You can let me know if this resonates with you, Sandy, if this is your mom. I feel like she was kind of like she gives me the sense of this beautiful dreamer, you know, kind of like, I believe in, I believe in fairy tales. I believe, not fairy tales, but I believe in magic type of feel to her, and loved love, and just had a dreamy feel to her. I just feel a very dreamy feel. And she just looks up and smiles. She just is smiling. And this would be her when she was probably younger. I would say late 30s, maybe late 30s, maybe like 41-ish. I don't know why I got that number. So
Sandy, if you could comment if that's your mom, or does that
yeah,
sound?
let me know if this is her. So if I'm connecting, I want to make sure I'm connecting to.
Because I have a different mom over here.
Okay.
But I think I know whose mom that is.
Okay. We have two moms.
We have two moms right here. She's got the nice one.
I have a really nice mom here.
I have one with that smacks her tongue out once in a while.
So if anybody resonates with this mom, let me know. If not, I can. PMG, good night.
Night, PMG.
Peace and love to you.
Sandy, are you still here? I'm not seeing anything.
PMG, are you okay tonight? I just got really dizzy when I said her name. It's certainly not my mother. Well, Georgie, Karen has one with a sharp tongue, if you want hers. Yes, Ian, let's get.
Yes, let's get me up to 1,000 subs. I think I had 465 last time I checked. So. Yeah, that was her.
Georgie says, Georgie's identifying with the sharp tongue mama.
Yeah, I got a sharp, here's the thing. This is really, really weird. I've never seen this. And I don't know if this mom is going incognito to talk to someone who has not asked questions or not, but there's some apologies. So this is going to resonate with somebody. So there's some apologies here. Literally, she opens up her mouth, and it's a snake's tongue. And that is my sign for I say some nasty shit. Sorry. And she just has it whip out. And for instance, right now, she's got it whipping out. And it just because Debbie is who I see, she's got it smacking Debbie, and it comes back in. And then the worst part about it is that she knows she's caused the damage, but it's her pride that won't let her apologize for it. And in that moment, I did not know how much damage I had done to you. So whoever this resonates to, and she said, you're listening to me and you know who you are.
Okay, so there's a couple people who can identify with that. So can we get a little more, maybe she has a little more detail for you?
Okay.
So we have Georgie and Jima, stepmother.
It's the reason why I said it was really odd was because here's the thing. I have this one mom that is the upfront spokesperson. And I have two moms that are sitting behind her that are going, please, I did this too. So there's actually three moms sitting here, but one is the spokesperson for them. The stepmom. So let me go to her real quick. I'm like, she's having me look for reasons why she did this. Sometimes it was out of jealousy. Sometimes it was just out of spite. Sometimes it was just, I was hurting. Like, she's got me moving everywhere, trying to find one reason why. And she's just like, I'm so sorry that I could not be what you needed to be there for me. Does that make sense for the stepmom, whoever had the stepmom?
Yeah, Jima says you described her to a T. So we are going with Jima as
Well, there's three moms. So I'm telling you right now, there's three moms.
Oh,
so
there's three moms on board.
there's
Okay.
three moms right here. One, that's why I said it was very odd, because I had one in front and two in the background. Then stepmom came out and she literally made herself in color. And she's like, I didn't have a reason. I just wasn't happy. I mean, and then times I was happy, and I just, sometimes I can't even control my own tongue, she goes. And she's like, I can't even control it. And she shows me you as a young child. Doesn't have to be, remember, it's all, what do you call it? But what?
Metaphor.
Yeah, metaphor. She shows me as a young child that, she did do some damage to you. She did do and say some things to you.
She was jealous of me because Dad would always say I reminded him of Mom.
Of Mom. And how can she fight that? And she goes, yes, but there were other things that you didn't know of, because she's showing me in the bedroom. She's showing me little things that he would say that she feels like he just stabbed a screwdriver and twisted. But that was her own silent thing, but she just wanted
to beat me up a lot.
Huh?
She would beat me up a lot.
Yeah, she did. And she just is really, like, in spirit, she understands your feelings towards her and your pain, your coldness, whatever that might be. And she said she understands, and she wishes she could take it all back. She wishes that she could take everything back, that she wouldn't have hurt you the way that she did. And, there's just I'm sorry. And this is who's stepmom?
Jima.
And that makes sense, because now she's showing me Jima's body, okay, and the muscle memory, and how pain and how all of that kind of hides in our body. And she's just admitting that I did some of this. Like,
belittled and always said I would never amount to anything.
Yep. And you got to look at Gmod. I mean, you got to look at that, and it doesn't, those words don't define the person that you are. And if you look at, I invite you. So she's telling me this, and she's talking like my guide, like all of them are all an echo, like a chorus singing. And, it really is time for you to do some, they said earth magic, do some earth magic.
Yes, Deb. Go ahead. Sorry.
But sorry. So do some earth magic, and and it doesn't have to be earth magic, but that's my sign for it. It's write it down. It's write all of those things down. As you're writing, imagine those toxic things that have become so much a part of in your body, in your cells. They're showing me in your muscles, just in different places in you, coming out and healing. So you're writing the letter, you imagine that beautiful light, and you're releasing all of that shit. You can rip it up. Me personally, I take it in the backyard. I bury it. Well, I go up to the mountains and bury it. Just bury it.
Karen, it's just so crazy, because I asked her stepmom to choose a card like I do.
Yeah.
And it definitely talking about that. It's exactly what you're saying. It's just giving me the chills.
Yeah. Okay. So,
saying replenish there, but it's in nature that you will find that.
Yeah. And so there really has to be release. You don't have to forgive her, she says. She understands if you don't forgive, she's like, you don't have to forgive me, but forgive those moments for yourself and your self-healing, and release all of this so that you don't continue to carry this around. She tries, it's like watching a water bucket pour over you, that she's trying to pour so much love, and she knows that it it can't take all of that away. You're the only person that can release and do that. But she's saying, you know, it's time to let it go. So, okay, she's done talking.
Jima has some deep pain with this.
Yeah. You know, Jima, if you need to go back and do that, the meditation that we did that one time where the circle and her coming up and that light stuff, you know, that would be a good one.
Yeah.
So it's really weird. Who is the other? So I know whose mom this is. That's the spokesperson. I know who she is because I've felt her before. But the other mom, who was it? Ms. Was it Ms.?
Georgie's mom?
Oh, Georgie's mom.
These are all the sharp tongue moms that came.
These are all the sharp tongue moms.
Yeah, so the next person would be Georgie. But let's see if Georgie, listen up, see if this connects, if this resonates with you.
Oh, I can't tell. Wait, you guys need to separate a little bit, please. You know, I just feel, I won't say it's either Georgie's mom or the other person's mom, because I don't want to throw it out.
Sandy's not here, so.
It's not Sandy.
Oh.
Somebody that's in the chat room right now, but I won't say. So this person, this mom, they just kind of molded together. So I don't know if it's they're both doing the same thing, but I dress nice. I want people to see this about me, you know, not that I'm being sexy. It's just, I want to look nice. I put up this face, this facade, and I am like that, but then there's sometimes where I pull this curtain and I'm just like, pow. Does that make sense to anybody out there? So, and this mom is like, I said some nasty shit, but it wasn't to put you down. It was to raise you up. And I didn't really realize that I was hurting you.
Nope. She said, no, it's not hers.
It's not her mom.
Georgie. Yeah. So someone else.
It's the other person's mom is what I'm feeling.
Does anybody want to raise their hand on this one? There's someone else here in the chat that is connected to this mom.
If they don't, it's okay. So she's just saying to keep going. So anyways, so I've connected with this mother before. And so
Jen says, I had a sharp-tongued grandmother.
Nope, it's not the grandmother. Trust me, I know who it is. Just
okay. We know. Okay, she knows who it belongs to, but
let me get through this. So, because this person will know. So they're showing me the picture of the ocean, and I should have never, ever said that. And there's a lot of regret with her and a lot of pain. And I think it was, you know, she has me looking backwards, and there was so much of her life that she really didn't like. You know, that's why all the stomach issues, that's why she had the stomach issues. And she didn't really realize that she spilt over. So it's like I'm hurting inside, and she's showing me like I wasn't happy. So I'm spilling all of this out of my mouth, and it's like black stuff coming out of my heart. And then I spill it on other people, and it didn't matter who it was. I mean, she was caring and she loved, but you know, it was just kind of.
Ian says my mother had ulcers.
I know. It's Ian's mom.
I know. I know who it is.
Yeah, I was going to say. So there's just a lot of forgiveness. I mean, a lot of, not forgiveness, but just a lot of, she's just showing me like, if you take a deck, you know, like if you take a book and you take if you take and you do this, where you're seeing it. She's saying all these little things that she did that were just, she herself looks back and puts her hands in her head and just, she kind of cries and said, I should have never, ever, ever did that. And there's like this beautiful light shining on you right now. And, she takes responsibility. Oh, and that thing that you carry, it happened on a specific date. You really need to let that go. It's just it's bricks and mortar and glass. Bricks, mortar, and glass, she says. Just let that go. And she loves you, and she hopes you forgive her. So,
and some messages I had come in with her as well. She wants you to find joy, even though to truly find joy and seek joy. And she also says something about people pleasing. Like surrender that part. Don't always try to please everyone around you. It's time to kind of go inward a little bit. Find joy for yourself. You don't always have to make everyone else around you. Basically what she's saying is turn some of that around to you. And also your intuition, you're gifted.
Yeah.
And she's obviously sees that from where she's at, but she's recognizing that in you, and it's important for you to pick that up a little bit. She wants you to dive into that a little bit. You're very intuitive, and not only will it help guide you, but you're going to be able to help others if you go in that and continue to nurture that. Those are some things she wanted to pass on, as well as what Karen brought in for you.
All these moms, man.
Mamas.
And it was funny because Georgie's mom is it Georgie's mom that was here? Is that the other person?
Well, Georgie, you weren't, it didn't ring her mom. She was,
so she had
a sharp tongue, but you never talked.
She would have a sharp tongue, and literally she's like, oh, my shit ain't this bad. She turned around. It was like, oh, this is way deep, Oh my gosh. Sorry, Ian, to put you out there, hon.
Georgie said, thank God my mother didn't show up. Karen said she was there, but she's like, oh, I'm going to let these ladies go.
No, man. Okay. Oh, thank you. Woo! Okay, and Sandy never showed up, right?
Sandy never came.
Okay, let's get her off of there. Oh, man, all these mamas.
So I think we have time for one more.
And then the cards.
Oh, Georgie, she was here, but she backed down.
She backed down. She was like, oh, my shit. She literally goes, my shit ain't this bad. And she turned around and walked off.
Georgie says her dad, sister, and her brother come, but Mama.
It's kind of what she did. It's like she came, and then she was like, nah.
She said, sounds like her.
Oh, thank you, Anne.
Okay, so Tanya Bernard, any message from spirit and or family?
I need a couple of minutes. Woo! Let me drink some water here. This is Twanya's.
Twanya, yeah. Twanya Bernard. Any message from spirit and or family?
Okay, Twanya, I don't know.
Yeah, Georgie, that was a tough one. She had all the sharp-tongued mamas on her side.
Oh, God, it was tough. And it's tough watching some of the things they were doing and saying. And, you know, it was just tough. I just tell you, when I put makeup on, I shouldn't do that because I'm going to cry every single time. Never fails. So Twanya, I don't know.
Wait, Twanya, are you here still? I saw her. I saw you in a little bit earlier. Kathy says, "Hey, ladies, I just want to thank you for my reading on Sunday. My 2 new spirit guides. I'm so curious about. I can't wait to look to next Sunday. Thank you for your time and gifts."
I actually am allergic to a lot of makeup, so I don't wear a lot.
You don't need it. Georgie's right. Yes, Twanya's here. Okay. Thank you, Twanya.
So, I don't know if you resonate with this, but I have this man that literally is dressed in a suit, and he just took me to church. Do you know that did somebody pass like that? It's a male.
Yeah, I feel like I had a grandma come in, like a grandma spirit come in, but I also feel like an uncle or someone at that level coming in as well. And he kind of has his coat over, like his nice over his shoulder.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like a dad. This feels like
it's like an uncle.
Yeah, this feels like an uncle. This feels like somebody like that.
Is that she might have said yes, but that was up there. Is that resonating with you? My grandfather, my uncle. Okay, yeah, this is definitely your uncle. I'm getting uncle.
I'm getting uncle
immediately. A younger with he had his, like, you know how they put their coat or their jacket, their nice church jacket, like you said, or whatever, over his shoulder. He's going to tag team us, Karen, so you keep going too.
What?
He's going to tag team us, so he
okay.
I feel like he was really nice looking because he's showing the hat and everything. Like he had style. He's coming with that style, and he's coming with that style, big smile. Very kind, loving. That's what I'm feeling and seeing. Are you getting anything over there, Karen?
Yeah. So what I got too, it was really funny because he's like, you said, I feel like he has style. And he goes, yeah, look at my shoes. He literally was like, yeah, look at my shoes. And he's like showing off his shoes. And like
the ladies' man. Yep.
Yeah, he's really dressed to the nines. I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. Now, this was a bit confusing to me because he points to younger males, and like there's specifically, like, he's pointing to a younger male. There's a concern about this younger male, And then when I ask, remember, they're going to talk the way that my guides talk. It's not going to be the way he would talk because he needs to speak my language. And so he's basically saying, like, this younger male like needs to stop doing whatever this is. This younger male needs to get his head. I hate to say it like this, but he needs to get his head out of his ass. You know, this younger male, we have to. We're a little bit concerned. Does that make sense to you, Tonya?
Yeah, because I literally see him sitting on the couch and like, we need to have a like, what is that saying? Come home to Jesus talk or something.
Come to Jesus meeting.
Come to Jesus meeting. Yeah, something like that. We need to have this talk. It's like time to kind of, there's like a window of time here is basically what he's coming in, and now is the time. And so really need to do some kind of family intervention or something, because he's like, we need.
Yeah, she said that's him. Yeah, that's him. So I don't know if it really is there as a male that really needs a come to Jesus meeting, that someone you guys are kind of thinking about or worrying about, but that's what he's saying. It's like, you know, we need to talk about this. We need to get this. We need to do this. We need to, you know, and Debbie's right. That window of opportunity. I mean, he literally cracked the window about this much and said, we got to get on this now or he's lost.
Yeah, we got to turn this horse around now. I mean, not that he would use that word, but that's what my guides are saying. But we got to turn this around now.
Yeah.
Before it gets, you know, too bad there.
Come on in the room meeting. That's what, come on in the room. Yeah, and that's what it is. It really is so, you know, I'm not sure if there is, like I said, I'll say this again. I'm not sure if there's a young male that needs this help, or, you know, he's showing me, and it's weird. And I don't know if this is in your family or if it's in church, because he keeps taking me to church. Maybe he's telling me I need to do
I don't know where he's taking you, but he's hilarious. I'm telling you, Tonya, he keeps throwing on different clothes and like doing a different, like a little, like, and see this, and like, he just is all about he looking good and like,
yeah.
Hilarious. I love his spirit. He's a hoot. So he definitely has joy, obviously. And whenever you all have gatherings, if you guys have family gatherings at all, he is there. And I feel like he had a big voice, you know, his presence was big. And he wants you to know he's still there. He brings his presence there. So I don't know if you feel him around, or you can tell when he comes in, when he is around you, if you can feel that spirit, his spirit.
So I have tried to ask, maybe you can ask him, Debbie. So he brought attention to my chest. Okay. So did something happen to him?
Yeah, I'm feeling it all right.
Yeah. I mean, like he brings
really coming all the way through here.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like he brings attention to his, you know, his chest area, the whole front part. You know, how did he pass out of curiosity? And what's odd, and the reason why I said this is weird, is because he still keeps pointing at the young person or this person. So I'm like, is it you? How did you pass? And then he shows me the chest, and then he points to the person. So that's why I was kind of confused. Its lag is slow.
Yeah.
It's really slow. Oh, thank you, Ian. Your mother would have loved me. Okay.
He had HIV.
Ah, yeah. He was a sweetie. Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking, but, there's something about the chest. There's something about the chest. There's something about, because it really is, he may have had that, but I know this sounds weird. He may have had that, but that's not what got him. you know, there's something about the chest. So go ahead, Debbie.
He just keeps drawing me back to.
He looks damn good.
Yeah, he just wants to show how good he looked and how much family is important.
Yeah.
And if he may have taken that for granted while he was here, but he certainly doesn't now. And he doesn't want you all to take it for granted either. Family is the most important thing, he says.
Yeah.
We're all we got.
Ain't that true?
He says. And so that's like a full-time job for him, is to keep the whole family
together. Yeah. Yay.
He's loving on you, Tanya. He loves you. And yeah. Bless you with that. Blessings to you with that. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna so that was fun. I love him. I want him to be my uncle, Tanya.
Okay, ready? You know the deal, guys. This is a favorite part of mine. Who wants one?
Who wants one of the cards before we call it a night?
Oh, and he's like, oh, I know I was her favorite.
Yeah. Bring me in, Coach, she's saying. Bring Jen in.
Oh, bring Jen in. Okay.
And you can take that little note off if you can.
Oh.
So just click on one and click out. Super easy. Tanya wants one. Okay, so Tanya, Georgie. Yeah, Deb. Yeah, I think with HIV, we always die with some kind of complication from it, like a heart attack or
the heart, the chest,
or the pneumonia, or the most. I think pneumonia is a real common.
I'm so sorry.
What'd you do?
That's so funny. This is why we don't have her on camera.
Deb, I have pants on, for God's sakes.
Oh, that's funny. Someone was writing. Okay. Pneumonia. So he did die of pneumonia. That's why we were getting this.
Yeah, the chat.
Okay, thank you for that validation, because we're like, oh, and it was coming all the way to the back, my back here.
And it burns. Yeah, it's not.
Anyways, we don't mean to press that or bring that up, but
it's just, you know what, when the reason why we ask is because we do need validation to know what we're feeling is true, and to make sure that we're connecting with the right person.
And also the validations also make the connection stronger, so we can even see more. So
it's much stronger.
Thank you for the validations.
Right.
Okay, so
right. This was mine.
Okay, so this one's for Karen, and then Tanya wants one, Georgie wants one.
Time to let go.
Wow. Timely.
Move the fuck
Fuck
on.
on.
That's exactly what happened this afternoon.
That's about right.
Okay, so let's see. Who? Tell me the names.
Tanya, Georgie.
Tanya. Have you eaten? You're acting like, oh, I think this is still mine. We're just
Tacos!
go get some tacos. Eat a fucking taco.
Tacos.
That one's still mine. Okay, here you go, Tanya.
Tanya.
Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone. And you know why.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, so now Georgie.
Georgie.
I'm gonna snap it, daggone it.
Oh, I love this one. You are giving too many fucks. Give 0.
Give 0.
Give 0.
Georgie, did you hear that? That's
Give 0
hilarious.
fucks, Georgie.
Give less fucks, Georgie.
Okay, who's next?
Hilarious. Okay, who's next? Oh, Randy.
Okay.
So says, LOL, that's so true.
Stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking that person. Just fucking stop.
That's mine.
Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness.
Ridiculousness.
Ridiculousness. Okay, ready?
Debsy wants one.
Debsy.
Debsy, Sharon.
Debsy.
Ooh.
Make it rain.
Make it rain. That's the one for me. We both have the same name, right?
There
Yeah.
you go.
The spirit got confused.
Okay, this one's for Debbie. Step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit, bacon, chocolate, and beer. Get some.
Tacos.
Nice. Tomorrow's my birthday. Let's see.
Tomorrow's her birthday. Oh, by the way, do you remember that restaurant that we went to that was on the old Colorado? We went down and then.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about, but I can't remember the name.
I'm gonna have to drive by there.
It's at the end of you pass.
Miss Lady.
It's an Italian place at the end of old
It's
Colorado.
Right, it's right across the street from Fire Station. Okay, who's next? Sorry.
Miss Lady.
Miss Lady.
And Jima.
Okay. I was thinking if you're following because I wrote. Thank you, Tony.
Ms. Lady, take a shot. Don't take 12. Take 1. Wait. Don't take 12. Take 1. Okay, maybe 2, and then move on.
I love that.
I love that I could read.
Thanks, guys.
Backwards. Okay, who's next?
Thanks for the birthday love. We have Susie H wants a card.
I love this. Some good shit is about to happen, Susie H. Don't let your issues fuck it up.
Yeah.
We all could use that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. H. Martha.
Winning.
You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. Okay.
Kathleen.
And Jima.
Oh, and Jima.
Okay, Kathleen. Get the fuck outside. Move your ass. Your body is pissed at you. See, this one's mine too.
That would be a good one for me right now.
I need that one. And who's next?
Jima?
Jima. No, I don't want this one.
Debsy, you rock.
You need a big fucking hug, Jima.
Mm-hmm.
So squeeze.
Aw. Yay. I love that one.
I love that one.
Thank you for all the birthday love, guys. I'm overwhelmed with birthday love.
Okay, this one's Ian's. Ian, you ready?
Ian, here comes a card for you.
Stop talking. Shut your mouth and listen.
He always gets the weirdest ones.
He does. He does.
Thank
Anybody, you want one, Deb?
Yeah.
Jen? Okay.
Yeah.
Here's Jen's.
Oh, geez.
Don't fucking force it. Allow that shit to come to you, sister.
Well,
No.
this pissed me off.
Did we get everybody?
Not you.
You got me.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's Deb Z. You can't steal Deb Z's card.
I thought you got me.
You can do what you want. This is a loving environment.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take another card.
Ronald, we didn't pull a card for you, sweetheart.
Ronald, do you want one?
Yeah.
Did we do Susie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, Ronald.
Uh-oh.
That's my eyeballs are going. Okay.
Because you need to eat tacos.
I know.
You should have seen your face right now.
What?
You should have seen your face right now. You're like,
It was like, I don't think so. Okay. I like this one. Ask a fucking expert. Don't rely on your friends or the internet.
that's hilarious.
Listen to damn professionals.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Martha. Thank you, everyone. Okay, Ms. Lady says pull a card for all of us, like a general one.
That's a good one.
Okay, General, what does our tribe need? Give us a good laugh. What does our tribe need?
Oh, Prince Charming.
Charming's mom.
Yeah, Prince Charming's mom wants one.
I love that.
Let's do her first.
I love your name. That's
Prince Charming the dog, because that would be even better.
Oh, if Prince Charming is
Prince
that
Charming
dog.
is the dog, that would be so
God.
good.
I don't know if I should read this one.
Just do it.
No, this is pretty intense.
Okay, well, this
People are volunteering to make you tacos.
Oh, I need to eat. Lightning bolt.
lightning bolt.
We need to figure that shit out on our own.
Figure that shit out on your own.
Okay,
Interesting.
so Prince Charming's mom. You do you.
Ooh, I love that one.
Stop trying to change people. That shit never works.
That's one of my favorite ones.
I know. Actually, this one is my favorite one, and I don't ever read it because it's kind of mean. It says, it's dark, and you can't see a fucking thing. So get your head out of your ass pronto.
Why don't you read that? I love that one.
I guess it'd be kind of hard to read for someone else.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, Prince Charming, she said he's got 4 legs.
He's got 4 legs.
Aww,
That's cute.
I love it.
Now I want to name a dog Prince Charming. Like, that's so great.
I love it.
It's great. All right, guys, we have been on for 3 hours and 24 minutes.
Yeah.
Longer than that. Well, not just live.
Well, just live. That's true.
Right.
I love these. Yes, Miss Lady, they are. So
To the
don't
point.
forget to subscribe and hit the bell and tell your friends about us.
Yeah.
And then hopefully I will see 1,000 subscribers one day.
Yeah, we want to wake up tomorrow morning with 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers. You like that?
But I really thank you guys always for being a part of our nights.
Oh, wait, Martha, she missed her question.
Oh,
Pull one for her again.
From
Did you miss your whole question, or did you miss your?
No, I think we couldn't get to it. Yeah, Martha was 3 more down.
Oh, okay.
I know. So there's only so much we can do, but Martha,
okay.
feel free to come back on. I'll probably, what's today?
We'll probably be back Friday or something.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. We love you guys. Mucho, mucho.
during this chaos time, we're trying to get on more. So we'll probably be back on Friday or something.
Yeah. And then don't forget, did you ever put Debbie's email up?
Yeah. I was trying to tell you. I was in the room and I couldn't find it.
I'll do it.
Okay.
So those of you that are interested in connecting with family members, like I said, we haven't picked a day yet. We're talking about that. Here, let me just show you something. So yesterday, this is to tell you how irritated I was. Let me get my right screen. So this is what my September looks like so far.
Whoa, dude.
So, when the emails started coming in, so we're probably going to have to figure out the time and how much we can spend with it, and then figure out what day we might do this. But if certain days work best for you, then put that in the email too, so that Debbie, we can kind of do that and figure that out. But we love you guys very much. And thank you so much for being a part of our tonight. And lots of blessings to you all, and send you all love and hugs and kisses.
Sending you a big hug, Martha. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I hate when that happens. All right. Love you all.
Love you guys.
Bye.
We'll talk to you later. And Debbie, we still have to figure out where we're going to.